Holy shit.
Precioso, más que diamantes, risueño niño, Dios del amor. Duerme tranquilo, duerme entre tanto. Heckman, maligna, nunca te deja.
I am in love. Like, genuinely in love. If you do that during, like, a convoy or whatever, and fucking company tells you to shut the fuck up, I will fucking go to war with you, or for you. Oh my god. Shit, that is... Woo-wee!
That was pretty fucking solid, my dude.
Dude, you gave me goosebumps when you threw my name in there, and be honest with you.
Segura, Bravo's gonna be Krzyzewski.
Don't ask, don't tell, right?
Here yet?
Oh yeah, but now I know it's your song, so I'll have it. I'll have it. Yeah, I should listen to that Desperate maybe.
I'm gonna give Jetski a quick ping to make sure. We may need an extra fill-in.
Clark, what you doing up front?
Wang's not here.
Gangster today.
I was just next to Heckman.
Okay.
With your little...
And then he left you.
Little gun.
Yep, my little gun. Down in the well.
Oh, should I not have a mag yet?
Why do you have a hole in the back of your weapon, Sergeant? Because of entanglement. Let me put my gun into it. Hold on.
I'm sorry. What?
Don't put your gun in my hole.
At least get in one of those HQ buildings, guys. Like, get a door.
It's to lower my weight for when we're in the chopper. Hey, get back here! Oh, he's gone. Oh my god. He's boos.
So I may or may not have just watched a 10-minute video of Joe Rogan debating with his homie on his show whether how much pro wrestling and faith healing have in common, and that was easily the most funny thing I think I've seen all day. It's awesome. Oh, that was great.
I could see, probably talking about what, kayfabe and shit.
I don't know what you just said to me, but I will accept it.
Power of the suspension of disbelief. It's a specific term related to wrestling or professional wrestling.
That's probably why I don't know that. Yeah, I live in Nevada. That's
you live in Nevada. Wait, what?
I watched a Wisecrack video.
Yeah, I live in Reno. Aren't you down south?
Whenever anybody says that they live in Nevada, they never live in Vegas.
No, because who would live in Vegas?
Well, no, because I mean, if you say you live in Vegas, you live in Vegas, right? Or wait, if you live in...
of course, it'd be like I live in.
Oh
yeah,
boy!
Why would you say that? If you'd have to say I'm living in Nevada. Oh, I would have said Ely, but you don't know where the fuck Ely is, right?
I do. I've been.
Well, I mean, not you do. Of course you do.
I've experienced up north. Never. It's too green up there. Yeah.
Green?
Oh yeah.
We have one mountain.
In the casino.
We
have Tahoe. That's what we, and that's in another state.
Altus reminds me of Vegas. It's very brown with patches of green every now and then.
Yep. And you definitely want to log out.
User joined your channel.
How's your weather?
User disconnected from your channel.
It's getting toasty. I had to turn on my AC today for the first time.
Yep.
And I'm not looking forward to this. I gotta say,
it's 100 right now here.
Yeah. There's a reason why I don't live down there. I like to keep my garbage cans not melting, you know, in the solid state.
506R server 1.
Yep.
Alright.
Mi sueño.
I'm not your sueño, but okay.
Whoever's using... I've got a horrible case of hiccups. Give us a good scare.
Okay.
Ay, 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 ay. Ay, mi amor.
Good old column of tanks rolling around the corner.
Where
Ay,
is the
mi morena
PVT
de
Mac
mi
connecting?
corazón. See, I know.
Ay, amor.
Ah, there you go.
Ay, morena de mi corazón.
That's from
And then
Desperado. You got it. See?
That was really good.
Okay, that's,
Well, I mean,
so
it's,
oh, that's great because I know the songs because Julio Iglesias and stuff. But
Yeah.
Did you just
that
clap?
On a fucking bumper sticker. I want that on a bumper sticker. I know that song because Julio Iglesias, you know.
Not that Bush League Enrique.
Lasciatemi cantare.
We've been loaded in yet?
Con chitarra in mano. Oh, you don't know that one? Okay. That's because that's Todo Coutinho and stuff, so that's not Julio Iglesias and stuff.
Okay, you scare me.
Okay, I got a question. When did Price go from Romanian to Puerto Rican?
Fuck you.
About 5 minutes ago, he turned Spanish. That was
You're right.
that was the assessment.
Beautifully.
Hold on, Sergeant Heckman. Do you approve of this? Look, you see, I don't have iPro.
You should have iPro.
You should.
Okay,
But
now
if
you
you
do.
go blind,
Well,
Right, bro?
technically, contact lenses do count as eye pro.
Hold on. Do you approve of this?
Where did Clark go?
He's coming.
I'm right here.
Oh shit! Goddamn. Now that's awkward. Situational awareness, boys.
I was looking
Yeah,
wow.
that feels exactly like what the Japanese did at Midway.
Sergeant O'Connell.
Yeah, Sergeant Heckman.
What time will the placing of this mission be taking place?
What is time, really? I mean, it's just a concept made up
It's
by
a construct
by
made
men.
by the government.
Yeah, just
Well, basically, sir, I just need to know: do I need to be wearing clear eye pro, or can my tinted lenses be applied
You know
to
what?
this day?
Yeah, like go ahead and grab your clear eye pro.
shit. I need those 2 ounces to store an extra like ammo.
God, would you stop giggling?
Oh, I think we all know what you really need those 2 extra ounces for, Lieutenant.
God, you get a new lease on life, and you think you can giggle like that? Get out of here with it.
hold on. Where the hell did I put my lube?
Oh right.
You know, I think I like Puerto Rican Price.
Hey, could you spit on me?
He's Spanish. Not.
Jetski, your TL for Bravo.
Yo, Krasuski.
I'm TL for Bravo.
Nah, never mind.
User in your
Heckman,
channel timed
could
out.
you spit on me?
User entered your channel.
No, I don't want to spit on you.
Ah, you're so
Okay, no, I don't like Spanish.
Oh.
No, I
Alright,
don't
boys.
like it.
Yeah, actually, it's kind of used to it.
Yeah.
It's
I'm afraid a gremlin's gonna crawl up my
1832.
ass when
Let's
I'm not
get
looking.
nice and
Oh, that's not that one.
Nice and
Price, I
lined.
promise.
quick as you can. Yes, thank you.
He does laugh. He giggles like an
Swear
old
to God, I'm
prospector.
forgetting something, and I can't figure it out. No, I'm forgetting something.
Check 113.1 over.
Yeah, just keep checking until you know what it is.
All in the frequency 113.2 over.
Yep.
Some really good advice.
This is Hackman. I got you, Lima Charlie on 113.2. Over. I missed the over. Shit, I fucked it up, boys. Damn it. Where's Melly at?
1-3
I'm
Mike.
here. I'm back.
I got you, Lima Charlie, on 113 over.
Melly, someone in my stream said you giggle like an old-timey prospector.
As long as they didn't say an old timey like war or something, that works. I guess I'll take it.
Do they giggle? I feel like that's a very sad life.
Wait, when did you start?
I
this game?
mean, monies.
I started it kind of when you were singing,
Oh no.
but I had it was muted, so I missed it.
Oh no. Well, I mean, oh yes.
It's his aunt, so I mean, we gotta kind of, just.
Anyone
He's my
on this
follower.
net? This is Bravo. Radio check on
Yeah,
frequency
we'll just
113.2, over.
It's his granny's.
This is Hackman. I got you 5x5 on 113.2 over.
Yeah.
Copy, out.
Any station on this net.
This is Bravo. Radio check on
Aries on
frequency
110. Over.
Nope, that's 112,
we should
not
back up.
113.
Aries, I got you, Lima Charlie, on 112.
Bravo, this is Milas. Radio check point 2.
Roger out.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
There we go.
Oh really?
No, I'm not.
This is
Keep that up,
Bravo. Radio
Sparrow,
check
you're
on
doing great.
frequency 113, over.
Bravo, this is Godfather. I got you, Lima Charlie on 113 over.
Yeah.
Oh no, thinking.
Price.
Oh no, thinking. Hey, Perrin, what's going on, brother?
Prices,
Can
CLS.
Clark take 2 IC and then Price take CLS?
Alright, who wants to be CLS?
I have
unless
CLS.
I'm not qualified.
I can do it. Because I'm a little heavy, but I can do it if you need. At like 39, I think.
No.
Yeah,
You want me to drop CLS?
Okay, do you mind grabbing that?
No.
Thanks, brother.
Oh, I don't think CLS.
I am qualified. Don't tell him, stream.
Help.
While you guys are doing that, I'm going back to my big old bowl of ravioli.
Just trying to learn for the platoon sergeant? Well,
Wow, that's a really classy
do as
MRA.
I
What did he say?
say, not as I do. Wait,
I saw this
actually, neither one are
video
going to get you where you
earlier,
need to be.
Alright,
and it said,
Oh, okay, fine.
Oh.
Okay, good.
Just ignore
go
me
ahead and
hard.
make sure they're lined up and squared away. Yeah, let's get the ball rolling.
O'Connell's the shitty freezer dry kind
Oh, fuck.
Hey,
with the powdered tomato paste.
Alpha, still need a radio check from me.
Standby.
You know, where you like pour the hot water into the tomato paste mix to make the sauce.
"Oh God, that sounds like definitely something."
Hey, Bravo, this is
you need at
Godfather. Make sure your team's
peacetime.
squared
Sounds like something you
away.
can only eat in war.
Earplugs in, butt plugs out.
If you want to actually eat that stuff in real life, just go to Little Caesars. I shit you not, that's how we make our sauce there.
Am I blue now?
I have to say, one of my favorite MRAs I ever
I
had
love you more.
was a pork-flavored meat patty.
Oh,
It's
Jesus.
literally a
It's
fucking
better, bro.
McRib.
3.1. British.
No one's ever told you that in your life.
Bring Arsenal and Shirley, put one over.
So
Without the
best
bread.
MRE I ever had, I don't remember
Hey, Firm,
what
what's up?
name it was, but it was like this entire Mongolian orange
Price does.
chicken thing.
Nice.
Last scare checks. and
Alright,
I'll,
let's go ahead
load up.
and plug it up, finish PCCs real quick, and we'll get rolling.
1-3 actual, this is Alpha, radio check 113.
Alpha, this is Godfather. I got you, Lima Charlie. 113 over.
Copy, Alpha.
I think that's
Bravo be advised.
1-3, make sure you guys
200 round pack of the AR over.
Qs or whatever they're called, and earplugs in and butt plugs out. Remember that one too.
Make sure they've all got clear eye pro. You've got 2 in Alpha that don't.
Hey, Sergeant O'Connell?
Yeah, Sergeant.
Is it okay if I monitor SquadNet? Just you
I
know.
would actually appreciate it if you would.
Okay, I won't talk on it or nothing. You know, I just want to hear my
I
voice.
haven't been TL for a while, so it actually
good.
would be good for someone else to also be monitoring it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your back, boy.
The rust will get taken off soon.
Cooking on
You're all right.
ravioli.
clear eye pro. Clear eye pro.
Taken off or beat off?
At least you're
Oh, that
at
was
least you're not
nasty. I think
choking
I
on
nailed it.
entangled synapses.
Entangled?
Mm.
Ugh. Oh,
Tingly.
no. Ugh.
Moist.
Squishy.
You sadden me.
Nope.
You do
There's
sound
one
it,
thing
yeah.
about MREs that is just so why I love them more than anything else, and that is the trading part of it. Oh,
The
you don't like
diarrhea.
that part of your MRE? Here, I'll trade you this for that.
Oh boy.
Yep. Yep. Old Prosper.
We just struck gold, boys.
That is now exactly what I feel like that sounds like.
We got Puss in Boots, Old Timey Prospector, Hank Hill, and The Godfather. We are just pop culture.
And
I love this unit.
and Mexican entanglement.
And yes,
Hey, Firm.
how'd you know I was Mexican?
I thought you were Romanian.
I don't cooperate with the KGB, I swear.
Of TNT? Well, each of them take one. Yeah, Jetsky, you got a demo block, right?
Good group
What
of fucking
TNT?
guys here.
Did you call that
Good
TNT?
fucking group of guys here.
No, it's a
Boom,
demo
boom.
block.
Yeah, it goes boom.
I love my platoon so much.
Already got it.
Splody stick.
Godfather, this is Alpha, what's up?
I call it one night at Chipotle.
Hey, Firm Alpha, Bravo, you get?
Alpha, go
No, I
push
know
away.
what it is. Oh, Cotton, are you ready?
I've been ready. You guys
It's called
are...
a K ration.
Oh god.
Hey,
ready.
Jetski, lock it up. Are
Yep.
you ready or not?
Yep. Bravo's ready.
Alright. I see only one real issue here, and it'll be real quick to fix. Krzyzewski, go ahead. Yeah, there you go, bud. Good shit. Good bucket shit.
There
God,
you
you
go.
guys are amazing. Alright. So, today's going to be pretty straightforward. We're going to sort of circle back to what we worked on last week, and I just realized I need to
I have no
double check,
idea,
make sure
Perrin.
you guys can hear me. Can
I was
you hear
thinking
me?
the same thing.
No.
Yes,
Here's a
Looks like,
cool
yeah,
fucking
half
beans.
of them
All
are
right,
wearing
so yeah, we're gonna
backpacks.
kind of circle back around. Probably Lang, check your mic. There you go. We're gonna circle back around to what we did last week. When we did our training, one of the biggest things that stuck out, especially at first,
Right.
was pushing up on the objective. The spacing was a bit funky. All right, so moving in a squad column, things like that, we want to make sure we're staying pretty well spread out. Obviously, you still want to be able to see, support one another, and so I think we'll do just a quick sand table on that. The other thing I want my team leaders especially to work on, Sagrera, you're also going to be paying attention to this as squad leader. It's part of your job to give people reminders, make sure they're where they need to be, things like that. But Alpha, Bravo, you guys need to work together to make sure you can see and support one another at all times. So if you feel like, hey, I'm not in a good spot to support my sister fire team, you know, that's a real good sign there that you need to do something about it. So just keep that in mind going forward. Alright guys, if y'all stand up and follow me, we're gonna go outside for a little walk. And pick it up. Alright, 1-3, go ahead and get your guys set up out here in a squad column.
Alpha Bravo set up in a squad column. Bravo on the left. Bravo on the left, Alpha on the right.
Copy, you want us facing northwest?
Quick back up there. You're thinking about a squad line.
Yeah. Is it column like Alpha in front, Bravo in back?
That's correct. And
Actually, this is Alpha.
Yeah. And you guys remember let your
Bravo, can you move
sort of
forward a bit
bounce
so we aren't
between one
on
another
O'Connell's ass?
who they want strong
Thanks.
one way or the other.
Meals has got the rear. Alright, everyone pick a spot and get on it. I don't care who's where, just so long as we're in position.
What formation are we in?
Squad column.
Actually, this is Alpha.
Diamond.
Gotcha. Heckman's got left.
Hollering got left.
Alright.
I got push right then.
Oh, okay.
1-3, go ahead and wheel your squad to face.
Uh,
I didn't see you over there.
On this field.
Guys,
I was thinking that you were Bravo.
Now bring the
Face northeast.
the whole column to be sort of
Roger. Transition. We're repositioning Alpha, taking the lead. Get on behind them on me.
Hey Bravo, we're going to place ourselves at my position now, reference to dagger. Please let me know if you want us to shift.
Mills is in the room.
Actually, this is Alpha. We're set.
You gotta back it up a little bit. You're right on squad leader. Yeah, there you go.
Backing it up, Alpha. I mean, Bravo. Yep, gotcha. With you.
Heck, I thank you, Taco.
Let's go ahead and get here. This should be good.
steps back about where Mac is. Alpha, go ahead. Make sure you've got about 50 meters between yourself Make sure Alpha has about 50 meters between you and themselves. Yeah, it's way fucking better. Alright, and make sure Bravo goes back, I'd say another 10 meters, they'll be alright.
Bravo,
we're going back another 10 meters.
And Alpha, make sure you're 50 meters apart from me.
Copy. Alpha.
Simon, by the way, open up your daggers and see where you're standing. Get it nice and pretty for O'Connell. Sergeant O'Connell.
Ask Sergeant Heckman to go up to areas, please. Bravo.
Actual, this is Alpha. We're going to move up to the northeast a little bit more, actually. We're a little close.
What did he say?
This is Bravo, say again.
Send Heckman to areas, please.
Affirm.
Heckman,
Natural is requesting you go to Aries.
Raj,
Officer.
Where is Aries?
Asking. Natural, this is Bravo.
Send it, Bravo.
Heckman is requesting the location of Aries.
Looks good.
Okay. Yeah, I went ahead and just wanted to get him into a nice trap.
He made contact, we're good.
Column.
He made contact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull him back around. Oh, do you have any?
No, yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, like I'm just basically here to fill in if I got anything, to chime in. But yeah, don't let me interrupt the flow of your training.
Okay, well, I just wanted to get your opinion, make sure I wasn't seeing shit.
You're perfect and you're
doing
beautiful.
Something fucking wrong. Excellent. I'm glad you think so.
Can I go back with my men, please?
Yeah, go right ahead. Alright, good shit. Everything looks good. Go ahead and have them school circle on me.
School circle on the sergeant, on areas. Disregard. Hold pause.
Disregard, hold pause.
Look around at their spacing. Take about 10 seconds.
Get up, look around at your spacing, take about 10 seconds.
Alright, so we're ordered to take a look around and just look at our spacing and just keep this spacing in mind. You have about 10 seconds.
Look at your dagger, and this was a squad column should look like.
And also look at your dagger, this is what a squad column should look like.
Spacing is good enough to where if something big hits, it's not going to wipe out,
Heckman copies.
a couple of people.
On copies.
Spacing's good, and make sure that people don't get blown up when they're too clumped together.
So the reason why we have this spacing is so that when something hits and blows up, only one person goes
That's good
down
to get
and
him,
not everyone else.
get him used to relaying these orders up and down.
Now school circle on Aries. Or Sergeant O'Connell.
Heckman move.
Alright. We're all here, so cool beans. Alright, I wanted you guys to see that every once in a while it's a good reminder to actually see what that spacing looks like. I get that in the field, with terrain being weird, different situations developing, things are going to be dynamic. Things are going to change, they're not going to be perfect. But this guideline that I showed you is what's prescribed for a lot of reasons. A, it keeps you guys far enough apart, like I passed down, to where if a mortar, artillery shell, something like that hits, it may take out a fire team, but it's probably not going to take out much more than that. And it's kind of morbid, but it is what it is. Also, with that kind of spacing, I mean, you have about a total of 100 meters between your front team and your rear team. If the front team gets into contact, they can set base of fire, and the rear team and the squad leader have plenty of room to maneuver around. Notice that I didn't say move, those are two separate things, as you guys probably know. They have enough room to maneuver around to one side or the other and start to flank the enemy and eliminate them. Because that's what it all comes down to. You want to take cover, yes, but after that, you're finding the enemy, and if they're shooting at you, you've probably found them. Fix the enemy. If you're shooting at them, you're doing that. You want to flank them, which if you're maneuvering around to their side, you're flanking, and you want to eliminate them, which is literally your entire job as an infantryman. Everybody clear on that?
What?
Affirm, Sergeant.
Hooah. All right. And that's most of that section. Does anybody have any questions or comments?
Negative,
All right.
Sergeant.
Specialist Price, go ahead.
Thank you, Sergeant. Could we do a brief recap of the formations and all their details? I've noticed some misuses in the field.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Anybody else before we do that real quick?
Sure,
Sergeant Arch, go ahead.
Thank you, Sergeant O'Connell. Can anyone tell me which team should be leading out first in any given scenario?
Alpha?
It's dynamic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Ultimately, it's up to the squad leader. If the squad leader
is
says
very loud.
Alpha's going to be on
Okay.
point, Bravo's following up, then that's what we do. But the best answer when both teams are at full strength, it's whoever is closest to the direction of travel goes out. So if we were in this field facing northeast and Alpha's on point and Bravo's on the rear, and then we get a Frago or whatever order to go
Send me a
southwest,
message, Captain.
Bravo ought to become the new point team, and then Alpha can come up behind. 1-4 is really, really good at this because as a weapon squad, they have 4 teams, and so they are absolute pros at doing this. So whenever it
That better,
comes
guys?
to, hey, which team should be on point, usually it's whatever team is closest to the direction of travel, but again,
Thank you.
it's always up to the discretion of the squad leader. Thanks, Sergeant.
Thank you, Sergeant Arch. Specialist Price, you have a question?
Thank you. On that note, I'm curious, if one of the teams is weakened or they have less ammunition, who do you choose to stay in the back? Do you pick the stronger team to be the maneuver element and be in the back, or do you pick the stronger team to lead out because they can hold their own for longer?
I have to be honest, that's not something I've really thought about. Generally, though, like, I would probably have the weaker team in the lead. I'd have them get into a nice fixed position when they get into contact, and have the stronger team be the one to maneuver around. The weaker team could just send out some rounds, keep the enemy suppressed, while the stronger team's probably going to need more firepower.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Buddy
people
joined your
here.
channel.
Kill them.
Oh, shit.
That's my personal opinion. Does
Damn it.
anybody have their own sort of insight on that?
That was also mine, but I wanted to hear it from someone else.
Okay, excellent. All right, anybody else have some input on that? That's a really unconventional question. I'm glad you asked. Sergeant Heckman, go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Sergeant. In that scenario, though, you also have to remember you should never be in a situation where one of the teams is significantly weaker than the other, just because, part of squad leader's job, platoon sergeant's job, NCOs in general, is to make sure our guys are equipped. And if one team has like way more ammo than the other, then we will just redistribute, right? We'll just make sure that we get no AR will run dry because we can pull from the entire platoon to make sure that AR. So it can happen, of course, but that's like such a niche instance. Like, I personally have never seen it, but yeah, everything that we do is fluid. So don't try to pin down every scenario that can possibly happen, because then you lock up, right? Then you're like, oh shit, what are we supposed to do? Just go with the flow, because honestly, you need them both to be combat effective. The base of fire and the maneuvering element both need to have killing potential. So it is what it is.
Thank you, Sergeant Heckman, and he's got a good point. At the end of the day, too, remember that what you've been given throughout training, from OSUT to now,
On the
all
check
of that
to
stuff
clear
is able to be built
What do you
upon
mean?
and sort of extrapolated from. You should be able to go, okay, we do these things in these situations, but if the situation
for
has
helping
this
me?
modifier to it, this situation is a little different.
Well, I'm sure my viewership is going to go into the toilet now.
Use your common sense, use your instincts, because a lot of us have been here for a long time, or we've done things like this before we were here, That instinct's pretty fucking well ingrained, honestly. So trust your instincts. Don't let yourself
with
get
the
bundled
meme.
up. Good afternoon, Captain.
Hello, do you have any spots that you need filled?
Not currently, but if you'd like to, we're not going to turn away anybody.
Alright.
Sir?
What loadout do you want me to get?
Sir, go ahead and get a rifleman loadout with no AT.
Ooh-wee. My armpits did not smell good, guys. That is no bueno.
Alpha, I'm gonna let you run with the captain today.
Suckers.
He's
give him an AT tube in that case.
Negative.
Captain
He's
is the
just
squirreliest of squirrels.
He's fucking awesome, though. I actually really like working with him. Like
what? No, I'm the favorite. Jesus.
I didn't say he was my favorite. I said I really like
him. I haven't seen him like a month. Oh, does anyone know what happened to McCoy?
What do you mean?
Grains of pretty much.
He's alive.
Dude, I wouldn't trust Bitcoin at all. That
yesterday.
It's so sketchy.
He's leading the third platoon.
Yeah, he's busy
thanks,
as fuck. Like, he's busy as fuck. That is a motivated guy. He does recruit instruction, OSUT instruction, and air assault now. So he's very, very busy. Yeah.
Hold on.
He is the person who actually did my OSUT.
Who air assault? By the before we get into looking at the other formations, let's
hey,
let
Cope,
Captain
what's
get
up, brother?
Caught up to us here. Stand up if you have done air assault school. All right.
There's always one.
I highly recommend you guys get that. I think you can still do it
2 times.
I think you can still do it if you're in reserves. I'm not really certain. I highly recommend it. It's actually pretty fun, and the more of us that have our qualifications in the unit, the more likely we are to do some fucking awesome shit.
Whoa, or pull the birds upside down.
What about the birds?
It's heavy.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, do that.
So, Captain Drumheller, you'll be running with Alpha Fire Team tonight.
Is that the one Sergeant Heckman's in? If it is, can I be in the other one?
Yeah, it's the other one.
Sergeant Heckman is in Bravo.
The rift begins.
Dun dun dun.
He had requested up.
So we were actually just about. All right, everybody here. We're just about to go over a couple more formations, just to get a good idea of what they are supposed to look like, get the spacing and stuff kind of squared away. So, Specialist Sagrera, go ahead and get the squad. Oh, copy that, sir. Go ahead and get the squad set up, facing northwest in a squad line.
Guys, get in a squad line facing northwest. Alpha on right.
Squad line facing northwest.
Bravo on left. Alpha right, Bravo left.
Warm up on me, small wedge.
Facing northwest.
That's over here to fix.
Northwest,
oh
not
boy.
west.
Car 1 used to glory, thanks for the follow.
Okay, so basically, you just get yourself in a fire team wedge on the left
I got him
side,
on your right.
left flank of the squad.
Okay, fair.
I think we need to shift over. We're pretty close.
Just got left flank.
Your rifleman and your grenadier on your left side, since you're on the left. And you want to have your ARs, ideally, in the center. So, in this case, that'd be on your right.
What?
Yeah. So you want to have... Yeah. Okay, so whichever is outside, that's where you want to have your strong side, quote-unquote. So that's generally going to be your grenadier or your rifleman. Your weak side, which generally is going to be your auto-rifleman, but that works out however it works out. That's up to your fire team. is going to be in the center. So if you work it out that way, and both AutoRiflemen are in the center, that means they can put out all kinds of fucking heat online, while your Grenadier and your Riflemen are ready to handle the flanks and their sectors. So let's.
This is a what?
Yes. I mean, you are more or less where you need to be, wherever you feel like you need to be, but conventionally, yes. Yeah, there are a lot of answers like that in this. There's a conventional and there's the whatever works answer. Yep.
You guys need to spread out a little bit, though.
Yep.
Spread out a little bit. Whoever's in the middle to my right, don't move. Everyone else move left.
Roger.
This is a squad wedge.
Yes. Well,
that's good.
Squad line.
Squad line.
Yes. Yeah, so this is what a squad line should look like, more or less.
Yeah.
Let's see this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Alpha's a little bit spaced. Or, who's your left team? Is that
Bravo.
Bravo?
You should come back a little bit.
Yeah, have Bravo tighten up their spacing amongst the fire team, real quick.
I'm going a little bit right.
Bravo, tighten up your spacing amongst the Bravo.
Alright, tighten up spacing just like 5 meters.
So,
in other words, amongst yourselves, team up. Reduce the space.
Yeah, your teams actually look good on our spacing now.
Okay, now you're good.
Who is this fine fellow? Alright, Specialist Clark, go ahead and scooch a little bit back. I mean, at the end of the day, it is whatever works, right? But I'm OCD as fuck. Alright. Alright, 1-3. This looks pretty solid now. The idea behind this, go ahead and pass down, this is not to be used in traveling. This is when
There's not to be used in traveling, this is
when we've been in contact.
When we've been in contact.
Relaying. This is not to be used when traveling. This is when we are in contact or expecting to receive contact.
Obviously, your team leaders need to talk to one another.
Probably just so you know, we actually.
Sure that everything is.
You want to know where Drum is, Stream? You just look for the one guy who can't take a knee.
Person on the far left.
There he is.
Yeah, Milos is good. He's yelling. We're good.
There he is. Look at him.
Spacing.
Take a knee.
One another well.
Take a knee.
Make sure you get sparred each fire team.
Alright, have everybody stand up. Take a look around at the spacing. Take a look around.
Stand up and take a look at spacing.
Everybody stand up and look at the spacing and see how everything's set up. This is a squad
Oh wait,
line.
right there. I was wrong. No,
right,
Stella.
Rally up on Sergeant.
Rally and Sergeant.
Alright, so as was passed down to you, this is a squad line. I honestly feel like this formation gets underused, especially by people who are newer to leadership, things like that. I myself have fucked up on it in the past. It's not a mistake I will make again. When we're pushing online,
I predict the drum will ask you for help this up. Make him beg, lol.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it so much.
We're expecting to be in contact. As you may have noticed, I instructed for the ARs to be towards the center. The reason for that is they provide a fucking lot of firepower. They are good shit. So you keep those ARs towards the center, they're ready to face the front, suppress whatever the fuck you guys run into, while the other members of the fire teams can watch the flanks and adjust themselves accordingly as the situation requires. Now, normally this is going to be, these formations in general are going to be while moving or maneuvering. The line itself is especially useful in maneuvering. Can anybody tell me what maneuvering is specifically? Private Mac.
Ooh, hey, what's up, brother?
Maneuvering, thank you, Sergeant. Maneuvering is once you've taken contact and
we're
maneuvering on the enemy. Moving is before you've taken contact and you're just crossing ground.
That is correct.
We are just going over some formations right now.
Maneuvering is
squad formations.
When you're getting around the enemy, you're going to kill the enemy. You're already engaged, or you're in the process of engaging the enemy.
And we're working on some
Moving
spacing and
is just
stuff.
A to B. You know,
Nothing
moving
much,
is
brother.
like what we do when we hit the LZ and we go to RP1 or RP2. Everybody clear on that?
Affirm.
Hooah. All right. Moving on from. Specialist Price.
All right, Blues Goo. Medium rare, brother.
Can I talk to you off the side for a second?
Thank you, Sergeant. Yes. First of all, I love that you addressed the ARs in the front, and yeah, that's very nice and ideal. But I want to point out that the formations that we just saw is something that.
Alright, I'm on Whisper. I don't love the idea of. That's one of those things where it's like.
Right off the bat. We have the Android device,
you know, the difference between moving and maneuvering like that. Is that something we teach in the unit? Or is that one of the Havoc 1-isms that we've been having issues with recently?
In front of each other. I really love that fix.
I wasn't really paying that much attention to it.
Before we get to your question, I absolutely agree.
Well, they were making a clear distinction between the term move and maneuver. So that's sort of like, you know, decisively engaged.
Well, I mean, if you want to stop it.
Well, I pulled you over here because I want to know what you think.
I don't see, tactically speaking, when the difference would occur. Like decisively engaged, that's something that we know, you know, like that's like a code, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this isn't code. If you tell somebody to maneuver versus movement, I don't think they're going to get confused. Either you're engaged or you're not. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. The distinction makes sense to me, but if you tell somebody to move versus maneuver, like, it's still the same thing. I don't think they're going to freeze and not know what the hell you're talking about, you know what I mean?
And we'll also have Shack that for those of you who want that.
Yeah, for people who like to use it, we do have that. Okay, you had a question?
Yes, my question was, because I've overheard this a lot of times, is there or isn't there anything such as a squad wedge? And if there is, how the hell does that look like?
I don't feel like there is. Captain or Sergeant Heckman, would you mind to shed some light on whether or not that exists? Whether or not the squad wedge exists, because I honestly am not 100% certain.
Cap?
Squad wedge would be the left team on the left echelon, the right team on the right echelon. It's almost the exact same thing as you were just doing with the two separate wedges, but the two team leaders will be up in the front.
Okay. Thank you, Captain. So it does exist. I haven't really seen it used a whole lot, but that's another thing for you guys' arsenal. If you feel like a squad wedge works better, you know, make that call amongst yourselves. Anything else?
So what was the difference? Sorry, I may have misunderstood that. The difference between that and a line.
Okay, so the difference between that and a line is that the squads are in echelons. Echelons are basically one side of a wedge. So, Bravo.
Yeah, I understand.
Oh, okay, you got it. So yeah, basically, your right team is going to be in an echelon right. Your left team is going to be echelon left.
Sully.
Like he said, team leaders are going to be sort of center front.
All right, thank you.
Yep. Anybody else have questions, comments, concerns on that?
No.
Negative.
Negative, sir.
Oh. Right. Oh, there's another comment from Specialist Zagrera. Go ahead.
Thank you, Sergeant. Wait, Is that like an arrow, what you're saying?
It would basically be like a large wedge, a 10-man wedge.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else?
Negative, Sergeant.
Alrighty. We've got one more sort of major formation we use, and I believe that'll take care of it. So let's go ahead, go on a little field trip here. I know it's a long fucking way to go, but we're gonna hop on this road real fast.
Move towards the road, guys.
Copy.
Go ahead and set yourselves up in a. Go ahead and set yourself up on the road like you're traveling on it.
Bravo left, Alpha right. Bravo left.
Hey, Bravo, this is Alpha.
You gotta move it up a little bit.
Send it.
Move up.
Could you move up between myself and my AO?
Make sure you guys line up with each other. More spacing.
More spacing.
Roger.
That's good.
Little bit more spacing.
Okay, a little bit more.
Your fire team, it should be
a little bit more, apparently.
Who needs to be spaced out here?
Pretty well spread out.
Say again?
Who are you telling to space out? I feel like we're good up here.
Everyone. Everyone in Bravo needs to space
Bravo,
out.
you got a guy back here.
Understood. Milos is moving back. But now we're moving forward, so I don't mean to be an
Move
asshole.
forward.
Sorry.
Make spacing in front of you.
When I'm running a squad, I generally float around myself.
Whoever's in back needs to make more spacing.
Kind of in between the two fire teams.
From who? I'm sorry, you're gonna have to draw this out for me, bud, because I've got 10 meters in front and behind.
Whoever's in the way back on the left side of the road needs to make more room. That's what I'm being told to tell you.
Understood.
Open up your dagger, see how much spacing is between me and lead.
I like to run around a lot.
You guys need to make that happen.
Hey Doc, we're gonna run up here.
I mean, how many meters dispersion do you want here?
Make it 20.
Understood.
Or wait, fire teams are.
God, Melius, you big dummy.
I mean, I was always taught 10.
Actual, can you say again?
No, your spacing is good.
I like you.
You're good.
Hey, Verm.
This feels
spacing is good.
I'm gonna get some quick commentary on it soon. This was pretty self-evident what it's used for. It's used for moving around a road or moving along a road. One thing that's pretty important, go ahead and pass this along, is that your teams should be looking across the road, essentially. Wait, disregard this and mount.
We're getting closer so we can hear.
Yeah, okay.
Get them to stand up, have a look around real quick.
Stand up, look around, see your
Stand
spacing,
up, look around.
Form on the sergeant. No, hold that.
Don't form up on me just yet.
Hold.
This one is a bit dynamic. In open territory, when you're moving along a highway, something like that, your teams are going to watch their sectors as they normally would. The one on the right side is going to watch out to the right. The one on the left is going to watch out more to the left. In urban terrain,
make sure when we're running, you guys are watching your sectors left and right in the open, but when we get to urban terrain, it changes.
When it gets into urban terrain, generally what you're going to do, especially if you're moving along roads that have buildings on them, is your fire teams are going to watch across one another. So your right team is going to be watching more the left side of the road.
In urban terrain, your guys will be watching across each other's sectors. So left, right, right, left.
Alright, stand by 1 second.
Stand by.
Captain, do you have any critiques for the staggered column we've got here? Okay, copy that, sir. Go ahead and rally up on myself and the captain.
Rally up on Sergeant O'Connell and the captain, please.
Rally.
Rallying.
Alright, first of all, I want to say, like, I'm loving the fucking questions you guys are sending out after each one of these little things. Clarifications and just learning in general. As for the staggered column in general, the way you guys were doing it is the way I prefer it. One team on one side, one team on the other. A lot of squad leaders or even platoon HQs try to get one team in front and one team in back, and that a lot of times leads to more confusion than needed. One team on the left watching. One team on the left watching the left, one team on the right watching the right. Unless, like the sergeant said, you're moving up the street in an urban environment, then you should already know what the sectors are. Point man's watching front, second man's watching out at an angle to the left. If you're on the right side, like you said, you're watching your cross sections and then adjusting as needed when you cross danger areas. But yeah, you were doing the staggered column that I prefer, which is one team on each side.
Excellent. Thank you, sir. Is there anything else?
Nope.
Copy that. Thank you, sir. All right. Do we have any more comments, questions, concerns regarding the staggered column?
Negative, Sergeant. Negative, Sergeant.
Negative.
Sergeant Heckman, you have a comment?
Yeah, thanks, Art. Remember, also, if we are in contact, right, do not use...
Or not on yelling.
Yeah, big boy voice.
Oh, there we go. Is my big boy voice out? Okay, don't tease me. If we are maneuvering, or if we are in contact, do not use the staggered column along a road, or Exo will murder all of you. That is a huge bugaboo for him. Apparently, staggered column, snuck in the night and twiddled at him. I don't know, but yeah, don't do it. Figure out another way to maneuver. Okay, so just remember that if we are actually in contact, engaging enemies or they're engaging us, don't move down a road in this formation. Okay, that's all I got.
Thank you, Sergeant Heckman.
That especially applies to the platoon and the task force as a whole. I know that's one of the big pet peeves is if you're in contact and you're probably moving to another point of contact, there's no reason to line back up in a staggered column with the whole freaking platoon. Like, you need to maneuver as if you're, moving from contact to contact.
Absolutely. Thank you, Captain. He's right. Things like that, constantly readjusting when you don't need to between contacts, for example, is just going to bungle shit up. It's going to make people go, wait, are we supposed to be in this formation, that formation? What? No, if you're moving from contact to contact, move as if you're getting ready to fucking kill something.
Whoop.
Any other comments, questions, concerns?
Negative, Sergeant.
Alrighty. Excellent. That's pretty much it. Does anybody have any other formations, movements, that sort of thing that they feel uncertain on that maybe we could go over real quick?
Negative, Sergeant.
Okay, perfect.
Sorry.
Oh, Sergeant O'Halloran.
Just real quick, one of the things that I always get confused on is the difference between strong right and heavy right, and strong left, heavy left, on a team level.
Yeah, that got cleared up a little while ago, and my understanding is your strong right is the one with two guys on it. Or, the strong side is the one with two guys on it. The weak side is the one with one guy on it. In relation to whoever the guy on the point of the wedge is. So, generally, and that's something we did when we were out there in the field a second ago, doing the squad line. Excuse me, squad line, my bad. When we were doing the squad line, I wanted the ARs on the weak side. And I feel like the purpose is self-evident there, but let's go ahead and talk about it real quick. Basically, you put your AR
Wait,
there.
Wait, what? Did you say AR on the weak side?
Yes, sir.
No. AR on the strong side. Strong side is your AR and one other guy. It doesn't matter if it's the rifleman or the team leader or the grenadier, but strong side is AR and one other person.
Okay, copy that, sir.
So that's what you've been taught. You need to adjust.
I will do so. Thank you, sir. Anybody else have any questions on the strong side, weak side?
Yes, Sergeant.
Specialist Price, go ahead.
Yes, all due respect, Captain. I believe I brought this up in one of our debriefs a while ago, and I mentioned it was per SOP that ideally the AR is on the weak side, and I believe you also noticed it was so. I did not check to see if the SOP changed, but did it change?
What SOP? Where's this SOP? Is that official unit SOP? Is that in the OSA document?
Somewhere in the I believe in the OSA document. It's somewhere around there. I will go and check, but I perfectly recall that it is not a mandatory stipulation. It's just that's the way it's presented.
Like strong side is the side you want the AR on to lay down the largest amount of fire to suppress and violence and get out your violence of action. So wherever it says that, link it to me after we're done, and I'll get it changed.
Roger that.
Thank you, sir. All right, and thank you, Price, for bringing that up. Yeah, the SOP. I mean, that's what we teach from a lot, and having that squared away would be fucking amazing. But at the end of the day, a quick reminder, and not to stroke his ego or anything, but I generally default to the guy with brass, and that would be the captain when it comes to SOP. But good shit bringing that SOP discrepancy up. Anyhow, do we have anything else we want to clear up while we're here?
Thank you, Sergeant.
Negative,
Sergeant.
All right, good shit. All right, so go ahead, take like a minute to do a little bio break, get some water real fast. We're about to go out on the live fire portion of this.
Mike is off
comms about one mic.
I need to rip through a cigarette. I'll be right back.
This is the same. I'll be back.
Just stand up when you're here.
Squad line has the ARs on the outside so they can interlock their fire.
Yes, go ahead.
Dude, like, this is a perfect example. We need to standardize what we're fucking teaching these guys. This is horse shit.
Who's leaving us?
That's going to be Specialist Clark. Captain Drumheller, if you're there, Specialist Clark's going to have to step away. If you would be so kind as to hop into the AR slot for Alpha.
Fucking Clark.
Clark, what? Wiley Clark?
Mm-hmm. Typical. Everybody look at Specialist Clark. Look at him real good.
Do we say boo? You want to go in the corner and let me serenade you so it passes.
All right, good shit, Perrin. Yeah, well, we'll get that taken care of. There's a bunch of discrepancies. I'm thinking, like, when Captain pulled me aside, like, difference between maneuver and movement. I mean, maneuvering is movement, right? Like, I get it. I don't think there's can be confusion though. Like, you know, if we're gonna use decisively engaged as like a fucking our own platoon broken arrow sort of thing, then that's fine. But everybody has to know it, and everybody has to be on the same page.
We're missing one.
Missing one.
2.
Was that the same team?
Yes, same team.
Miss Spec, 4-2.
I made a drawing.
Nice.
I made it on the map.
Oh boy.
User disconnected from your channel.
Of the platoon stuff?
Yay.
Nice.
So beautiful.
You keep doing shit like that, I'll actually start thinking you're competent.
Back on comps.
Careful.
Yeah.
Careful there.
That's a sloppy road.
Sorry that.
Yeah.
Can you say that again, please?
Hold on, let me fuck it up. Let me make it purple and yellow and colors.
Remember just to say again.
Movement equals
Break,
contact, maneuver equals
let me know when
contact.
all your guys are back on comms. Have them line up at the flag where the arsenal is.
No, I get that, but if you tell me...
Hey guys, when you're back, line up at the flag with the arsenal.
It makes sense to me.
If you're back, line up at the flag.
Sully. But it's like about... I don't see how you can confuse the two, you know what I'm saying? Like...
It's all good.
In what world would you use maneuver over movement and then not really get what the person's trying to say?
Line up at the full when you're back.
Radio check 12112.1.
Because they're both basically the same shit. Like, I'm maneuvering on the enemy, or I'm commencing maneuvers, commencing movement. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Maneuver is more Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Radio check 113.1.
5 by 5.
Like, there's troop movement and then fire and maneuver, right? Like, movement is just how we get from point A to point B. Damn, you guys took my spot.
Well, no, it's...
I wanted to put you together with the captain here.
We're...
Captain, just so you know, Clark was the 2IC, so I guess that falls to you now.
Great.
Womp womp.
Unlike most people, for whatever reason, I actually enjoy leading, so...
Well...
That's probably a good thing, Captain, all things considered.
The captain enjoys leading? No way.
Wow, really?
I hate it.
Oh, I have fun with it.
I typically dislike things I'm not good at, though, so...
Aw, but you're great.
You son of a bitch.
Alright.
Who's the team leader and who's my battle buddy?
The team leader is Huang. He will be with us soon.
Okay, with it.
Try to nail that death stick.
Battle buddies, whoever you want.
Okay, where is he?
He's
He's
out of his
charge.
original
You can assign them.
He's back where we just were, I think, because he's adjusting a death stick, as it were.
Okay. Alright, Segura. I'm gonna kind of walk you through a couple of things real quick, if you'll join me.
okay. Affirm, Sergeant.
Wait, we have 2 privates leading the teams and a specialist leading the squad?
Hell yeah.
It's opposite day, sir.
We're all gonna die.
No. Have you seen Special K?
Oh, that's awesome.
All of us.
Sergeant O'Halloran.
Look how handsome he is.
Aw. Yeah.
Mine is bigger than yours.
That's probably true.
Mac, did you go reserves?
I will
Indeed, I did,
definitely
Sergeant
defer to
Hector.
you.
Why did you do that?
At the end of this month, I'm going to be leaving for roughly 5 weeks.
However,
of contact with.
if you miss,
5
Yeah.
weeks.
Yes, I'm doing
True, but
mountain expedition in the north.
you could put yours.
Holy
inside
shit
of mine,
balls.
And I could
Well,
when I come back,
stay safe.
we double the range.
Thank you
and
very
yours
much.
would
When I come back, I'll be right back at it.
Amen, brother.
Wait,
I'm
what?
glad that you're still sticking around and being active, even
Wait,
though
what?
you're in reserves, but you're letting somebody else take that
You
slot. It's
got
really
no
nice.
proof.
So we're gonna get there and
Watch.
then
Thanks,
hold
Sergeant.
our position and make sure nobody
Yeah, I can. Yeah,
hits us back.
I can make the proof up. I have 2 officers out here, dude. That's a no.
Right? You miss Melius. Melius, you got another one that missed your voice in my chat.
Sorry?
Another person in my chat, they said they missed your voice.
That's, I often I'm told to shut the fuck up, so this is nice to hear. This is really nice to hear, actually.
Oh, just please shut up.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted you to feel
Why
at home.
would you ever tell him to shut up? Always
No, I mean, oh, there it is.
People tell you to shut up, they're just jealous. That's all it is.
Oh,
Because
boy.
no one wants to hear their voice.
Going to be just going northeast along the road up to the town.
So, you guys like those big backpacks? Those are...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they kind of hurt my back sometimes. They're a little much to get around, but, do what you got to do,
I don't think that backpack is still authorized, is it?
And what about...
I believe you're the captain, Captain.
Didn't they change an SOP? Well, I'm pretty sure only weapons is allowed to carry the big backpacks now.
Should be.
You guys need to adjust your loadouts to either this backpack or the invisible pack or the small packs, the new assault packs. You don't need to do it now. But I mean, you've got time, so they should all be the same size now, carrying capacity wise.
Ooh. Look at him strutting. Yeah.
Yes.
Bravo, I think the captain was talking to you as well.
So we have another AR now, or did someone swap?
Is Bravo there?
One more question. Can I have the team leaders when we're done before we deploy?
Mark had to leave.
Yeah, hopefully, hopefully we'll be good to go, though. I want to go ahead and get this knocked out as quickly as possible.
Hey, from
Captain is now your TC.
Yeah.
Alright, boys. Go ahead and get your squad.
Alright, guys, listen up.
Alright.
Debrief.
Oh, boy.
No, just
I'm not even going to try.
After.
Oh,
DNB.
sorry, regular brief.
Thank you for the follow.
There we go.
Appreciate it.
It's all good. It's his first time, he'll be fine. Hey, you gotta start somewhere, so I'm gonna throw you fuckers in the deep end today.
What about the rest of us?
The rest of you, try not to have an aneurysm.
Oh my god.
That's the advice I got for you, sir.
Filling in, guys, it's just drum once.
Oh.
At some arbitrary point, probably when the brief starts.
Alright. Congratulations, you are now drum. The brief is starting. Alright, so if you look at your maps, down just south of Poliaco at, I think that's 110129. Let me know if you have trouble finding it.
Hey, for my zonk. Sorry.
Which points are you referring to?
Stand by.
The one at 110129.
There's huge red markers on the map.
I know.
That's my fault.
I don't think those are usually there.
I'm colorblind. I see 2 red markers, though.
They are really fucking red, I will admit. Okay, so they're at LZ1's where your insert's going to be. You're going to be moving northeast towards Catalaki. That's Objective Echo.
Catalaki?
The mission tonight for this is going to be to go in, secure the town, and hold it against enemy reinforcements. It shouldn't be too difficult for you guys. I mean, we're an aggressive fucking squad, and we do a pretty good job when we're told to cordon off an area. Keep an eye on Poliaco, of course, but to my knowledge, it is friendly. So, you know, your main focus is going to be more to your front. The enemies we're facing tonight are sort of a mixture of Russian-equipped guys and militia. Catalaki does have civilians in it. Not a whole lot, but be very careful. These guys are not, or the civilians are not armed. The guys that have moved into the area to fortify it and use it as their own kind of ammo dump / motor pool are pretty strict about that sort of thing. Anywho, do you have any questions, comments, concerns?
Sergeant, is the objective just to clear the town?
We're going to clear the town. We need to find their ammo dump / motor pool, and we're going to hold it against some reinforcements that'll probably be coming through the area.
Copy.
So the town itself shouldn't be too hard for you guys to clear, but they've got some snazzy equipment, and they've got friends on the way. So
Russians?
More just Eastern European nasties in general.
Price's nephews?
Yes, they're Romanians.
Especially Romanians. They're Chernorusian mercenaries. Alright,
Hot mic 113.
so is there anything else to help you guys out with before we go? Say again?
Off comms one mic. Just gotta let dogs out. Keeps clawing me to go outside.
Drum, did someone pass up to you that you will be 2IC?
Yes. Yeah.
Outstanding.
Did anyone else in Bravo know what the team assignments are?
Yeah, what are our buddy teams, by the way?
Well, he didn't.
I'm gonna take that as a
but
no.
I'll be your battle buddy, O'Halloran. Does that sound good?
Me and Arch.
Oh, yes.
Price and Drum.
Cool. That sounds like a plan.
1-3, as soon as you're...
Do we have a 2IC as well? I mean, this is all filling, so...
Yeah.
I guess anyone can take it.
Yelling once we get out there.
Lock and load?
Normal or yelling?
Do we lock and load?
Sergeant Heckman, do you want to...
Did you copy the buddy teams?
Alright guys, lock it up. When you guys are ready, lock and load and go through the flagpole.
Am I? I don't know.
No, you said you...
Hey, Sabrera.
Okay, that's
I'm COS.
Yeah.
Hey, firm?
Don't go through until...
How do you want to,
I'll just take it, I guess.
How do you want to... Actually, once Jetski's back,
I'll get
maybe we can
myself
talk
with,
about it, and it'll be more
fucking
meaningful.
Hackman, and
But
you
I'm
get with,
curious how you want to move up to the town.
I said I'm back.
The buddy team
I wanted to do that too, but he said we'd look at it when we get there.
1-3, make sure you guys
By the way,
have
would you be able
nods.
to put yourself on...
Make sure you have notes.
Or yelling.
Roger,
Go ahead.
Hey, Bravo, can you clarify who 2IC is and what the teams are?
Alright.
That's me yelling, can you hear me?
Oh.
Who was CLS again?
Oh no.
O'Halloran is.
I am.
Again, double
Okay,
check
so
if
Halloran is CLS, correct?
Hey guys, make sure you have your NVG.
That is an affirm.
You want me to make on-the-spot
Alright,
corrections?
I want...
You know, if
Here's
the
my
plan
rifleman.
is not taking everything into consideration, do you want me to say
Okay, that's all
at the
Steve.
time, or do you want me to hold it?
I
until
want
the end?
Melius with... Okay, Arch is not on our team, that's why I was confused.
Hey,
Okay, whew.
So if you want to go ahead and take...
Bravo Alpha, come over to me, please.
Melius with
Bradley on Sabrera.
Heckman, Halloran with me.
Okay.
Heckman copies.
It's just the team leader.
Did we get him 2IC?
This will be good.
Yeah,
I guess I'm
particular
2IC is
trains
what he said.
pretty close.
Damn
to
right
what
you
we
Yeah, guys.
did last week.
Alright, we're
This'll
gonna
be
move
A
with
couple
Alpha on the left and Bravo on the right.
Carry on with what we
We're just going to start going
at that
northeast
time.
straight to the objective.
I'm not worried at all.
Probably
Remember
move
that
more
laser
towards the
point
right,
boat,
away
so
from
don't,
Polyako,
don't punish
just in
anyone
case there
for
is
bad lasers.
enemies there.
Copy that. I'm sure
They're
I'll
supposed to
find
be
something else
friendly,
to do
but
for-
let's try to avoid it more to the right, okay?
Or, excuse me,
we're almost
1-3
at
is the greatest
the
squad ever
beach
made.
along the way.
I will have
There
to
should be
punish
foliage
someone.
along that area. There looks to be like a defilade around that area that we can go to.
Real fast.
Yeah,
to
some
avoid
rocks,
Polyoko, let's say we stay to the far right of that side supply route, going straight to it. Because if we
Okay.
can stay off the road, we can move through that farmland relatively hidden.
Hey, firm, let's make that our boundary on the left side.
So yeah, don't cross that road on the left side, stay on the right side of it.
Exactly.
Okay,
Easy
and
peasy, lemon squeezy.
if we
And,
start getting chewed up in that field, what will be
But
your first
I must
course of
warn
action?
you guys, you see this nice white area here where all that sand is?
1-3, you've got one mic.
Yep.
That's like a 200-foot drop-off. That is steep as hell.
It goes from 13 to 6. That's not 200 feet, buddy.
Yeah.
In some areas, like right here, I remember
We're gonna
it
die.
being. I remember.
Hey,
it was
Cam,
good.
what? This is. Hey, just listen. There's a terrain. We got one mic. Lock it up. We're going to go, the boundary is going to be the left-hand side. Alpha's on the left, Bravo's on the right. If we get attacked, we're going to shift and move. So Bravo's on the right. If we're getting attacked from Polyako, Bravo shift right, Alpha will stay on the left, and so forth. If we're moving forward, you guys spread out. Got it?
All right,
understood. Fucking
great
factor.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Okay, we're going to be moving on the left.
1-3's ready.
Straight from LZ1.
Copy that. Radio's going and everything. Fucking, I'm ready.
Good shit. Get in control of your squad.
Alright, say again. Melius is with Heckman, and Hilarion is with me.
I
got Heckman, I got you,
send it through and check in when you get there.
On copies.
Alpha, take northern side of the security once we get
Hey,
there.
Troop.
Like a smart idea.
Copy north.
Actually, this is Alpha. We're taking north once we're at the LZ.
Hackman's through.
I'm moving over right north.
Jet ski, take it south.
Roger that. I'm going to be by the wall.
Yeah, hold on, push that to the
Bravo's
south.
taking south.
Actually, this is Alpha.
Get ready
We'll
to
sandwich
move out.
north.
We're going to start moving northwest in about...
Northwest.
I'm sorry, northwest?
Yeah, we're moving northeast. The objective
want
is
to-
northeast of us.
You want a squad column on that?
A-firm.
Copy. Alpha's taking point. We're moving now.
Bravo's gonna give you guys a second to move, and then move after you. Give us some space.
Alright guys, let's move, let's go.
We're moving a second after Alpha, enter spacing.
Why am I...
Alright, now move on Alpha. Keep that spacing.
I shift more right.
Roger, team 2 move.
Squad column, and see this road
That's
we're on
not
right
good.
now? Stay to the right of it. Don't pass it.
Roger that.
Taking a walk in for a second. Alpha, get ahead of us.
This me?
I got shift out northeast, come on.
Han's on your left.
Hackman's on the
Shifting
right.
northeast.
Actually, this is Mike. You're way ahead of the squad. Recommend you go
Okay,
and get
jet
in
ski,
between
we're
the
gonna
teams.
guide on you like a dick on a hound. You just keep moving. We're on your ass, brother.
100 meters
Checking
in
that.
front of us.
Oh,
A-firm on that, come on guys.
I thought that was Bravo.
We're moving northeast, you guys are
Alright, now
moving
we're
more
picking it up.
southeast.
Copy. Alpha's gonna
We're
move ahead of
standing
you.
defilade.
Your direction is 047.
We are Alpha.
Please, 039, adjusted 039 and move.
Bravo is holding on a rock wall, letting Alpha get ahead.
Alpha's moving.
Hold
time
on
now.
this rock wall. Hold on this rock wall, and let Alpha get ahead again.
A-firm on that.
Yes, copies.
On copies.
Keep an eye out.
Spread out, remember how we were spread out.
Yeah,
so
Meals
on,
has
look
the
to
room.
south. Yeah.
Keep moving too.
We were staring at bushes to the southeast, so. Alright, to the north.
Now move. Now move.
Moving.
I just wanna, since we're practicing formations, but might as well try our hardest to stay in formation.
Holland drops.
You miss me, Troop? I miss you too, bro.
Alpha's got eyes on a vehicle southeast.
Alpha has eyes on vehicle southeast.
friendly
Hit the
civilian.
dirt. Don't shoot.
Confirmed civilian. Alpha's holding.
On the dirt.
It's confirmed civilian.
Alright, as long as it passes, let's move, come in.
Continue moving. I'm gonna hold up here and then
Alpha
just
is
get back
moving.
in formation.
Time now.
Disregard.
Be advised, we're not setting up a danger crossing on the SL. We're gonna just keep moving.
Be advised,
A-firm,
Alpha is
yeah,
not
don't
setting
worry
up a
about the
danger crossing.
Just keep moving.
Hackman
Be
copy.
advised, I think another vehicle is
Copy.
coming from northwest.
We have another vehicle coming from the northwest, unknown.
A-firm.
Hackman, try to offset
know
yourself
as
from
soon as
that.
you
Cross the road fast.
Say again?
was gonna say offset
We'll
yourself.
get across that road. I think another vehicle's coming down. We don't want to get spotted.
Bravo, your shape is horrible.
Never mind.
Reform. If you open up your daggers, it look horrible. Get in the proper shape and spread it out.
When you said that there might be another vehicle coming down, did you mean that there is?
Make sure you guys keep eyes on the left side.
And they are getting brighter.
People that might
so
be friendly
it
or
could have
foe.
just been taking a turn. I don't know. I called it out as it seemed like it was coming down for a moment.
We've got a roadblock up in front of us, northeast on the road.
Hold.
Hold.
Move up to the cover and hold position.
Move up slowly and on me. Alpha has spotted a roadblock to their northeast.
Where is it?
025
right
infantry
and
with a
get on this
target
rock wall.
bunker on the road. 200 meters.
Bravo shifting right to cover.
Alright, Bravo, once you're set for cover, Alpha's going to move up on the right.
Once we're set up, Meals is going to walk to the road.
Shift more right and move around it.
Say again?
Once you're set, Bravo, and you're covering Alpha, you got eyes on that squad, then we'll move around.
We're going to move up then. You don't have eyes from here.
Alpha, you got eyes on the squad already, right?
There's another rock wall right there.
Bearing north, vehicle heading west.
Alpha, you got eyes on the guys, right?
This is Alpha.
Alright,
Roger.
Bravo, move up. You can have eyes on those guys they're pointing at.
And their position, where was their direction, distance?
Oh, that's negative.
025,
move up on this rock wall, get eyes on them.
Bravo, move
Just
up
prepare.
on the right, 025, 250
Do
meters.
we have a distance
That's your position.
Oh yeah.
025, 200 meters. Move
They're
and
right
keep your eyes
there.
open.
To the northeast.
Right that.
You guys see him yet? I don't.
Where the fuck did they go? There they are. Like 012? 012?
Bearing 280, gun truck heading 220
Whoops.
from my pause.
That was not
Copy that. Can you engage?
You must have fucking eagle vision because I can't see.
Not accurately, and I'd be
right there.
shooting over you.
You can't see the shadows.
Confirmed.
No.
And then right there we got the
I don't see you guys moving. You guys got to be moving up on that roadblock, Bravo.
We have eyes on the roadblock.
I mean, vaguely.
Yeah, I don't need eyes on the roadblock. I need you to maneuver on the roadblock. Move.
In it.
Engage.
Maneuver on the, yes.
Permission to engage. A firm.
Oh, I see that.
Alright guys,
Maneuver around the
move
right
up
to the
closer. Let's get in better range on this next rock wall, and then we're engaging people at the rock
Checking
wall.
that.
Move up, Bravo. We're getting on this next rock wall, and then we're engaging the people on the roadblock.
Roger.
The roadblock to the left.
Alright, Bravo, let us know when you're set.
Bearing north. Looks like we have a unmanned HMG position. Nope, it is manned. Keep eyes on it. And bearing 020, we have a
Alpha,
7-man
once we
squad.
start engaging and we drop the first set of guys, I want you to move on it.
So which
Be
we're
advised,
engaging
HMG
the roadblock?
position and a 7-man foot patrol.
A firm, get position so we can actually we need to
Heckman
move.
set.
Engage. Get ready.
Actual, this is Alpha, interrogative.
Bravo set.
Hold Bravo. Go ahead,
Bravo
Alpha.
set.
Confirm you want us to move on the road as soon as we've engaged.
As soon as they drop the first set of guys, I want
Pick
you
a
to
target.
move on the
Ready.
roadblock.
I'm taking out the
Alpha
HMG.
copies.
Don't
Once we've
target
dropped these guys at the
HMGs, man.
roadblock, we're to move up and secure it.
Check now.
Let's get ready.
Copy.
Bravo, you
Bravo's
ready?
engaging in 3, 2, 1. Open fire.
Nielsen's engaging a squad of 7. Looks like they're pushing the bushes.
Open fire. Let loose.
Bravo, you covering our advance?
A firm. It looks like we actually took out all targets.
Copy, we're moving now.
Yeah, I'm moving. Move on the.
One
Good.
down,
40
contact
mics.
at the
Good.
roadblock.
40 mics.
We're cleared 40 mics. I thought we said no for civilians. I'll load it.
There are no
Alpha's
civilians in
holding,
this
we've
region.
still got targets at the roadblock.
Roger.
We can clearly see that this is an HMG
We have a buddy
position
team
in its
on the
own
other
area.
side of the roadblock to the northeast.
Alpha,
Once we get in town, though, you will
move
have
forward.
to
You gotta
restrict
cover up
it.
to this rock wall. I'm almost here.
One out.
Should be on top.
Copy, Alpha is moving. The guys are down. Bravo will let you know when we're set.
Bravo, you guys are
max.
Understood.
Say again.
Bravo, you guys
Bravo,
eyes
could you lift fire on the roadblock, and also can you
turning his attention to the right.
correction. I will call when we're set.
Alright, you don't see any more contacts at this time. I think we got them all.
Hey guys,
Copy.
let's move up
Alpha
on the
is
squad
set.
line.
Hey, Bravo, be
Let's move
advised,
up on
we
the squad
have
line.
barbed
Alpha
wire
on
out
left,
to the break.
Bravo on right.
Alpha's got infantry far side of the roadblock. 1 infantry.
327, 220 meters.
What is 327?
More barbed wire. Right underneath that fucking power line.
Yep.
Alright, well, barbed wire is barbed wire.
Alright, control, this is Alpha.
Is that a vehicle moving there?
Did you say move up time now, or engage first?
We got a Vic coming up the right road. Stand by
I want
for
you
Lays.
guys, I want Bravo and Alpha to move up on the squad.
Watch
on the
Lays.
squad line.
Lays, Vic.
What kind of Vic is it?
Move up.
Unknown, I just saw headlights.
Alpha's moving.
Moving.
Bravo, move up. Come on, we need you on the right.
Bravo is moving. Be advised, enemies do not have nods. They are using flashlights.
Oh, and shifting off to the left.
Move more to the right.
That wasn't me.
I'm gonna put a round on that tower we're walking towards.
Do you know if someone's in it?
Alpha is moving.
I mean, we're
past the
taking
roadblock.
shots from it, so that's my assumption.
Alright, take it out.
Hey, firm, this is our objective, so let's split up in the town.
Nice shot.
We're gonna go around the back side of the town, actually. So when we get to that rock, that wall, I need you to shift right.
Yeah, I see 2 times contact.
So you want us to stay on the right?
Bunker,
Yeah, he's
you're on
never.
the right side of the town.
7.
It's his first time.
About 200 meters
Break,
in.
break, break.
Inside the town.
Snipers on the roof. Break,
Hey
break,
guys, watch your
snipers on the roof.
40s.
And as
There are
well as
civilians
given
in the
to order,
building, so watch.
do not fire any more 40s. Civilians in the buildings confirmed.
Holland's gonna take the shots on those fucking...
Come on, guys, move up.
compounds.
Alpha's set on the first compound wall.
I'm gonna hold off with a haul on a Heckman, just so you know.
Crouch.
Moving in.
I'm gonna take this corner.
So we're hitting the town.
Yeah, I'll pick up with you there.
We're gonna go around on the right.
Yeah,
Bravo, get set on this wall. Prepare to push into the compound.
You want us to go first?
Bravo's already on the
Heckman's
right.
ready.
Let Bravo go first. Bravo, keep moving around that wall to the right.
Alright, Bravo,
moving.
move in. I'm going left with Halloran. You guys go right. Stay in the compound.
Okay. So we're going. Oh, he said in the compound.
Alpha, go ahead into
But
the
just go around the
compound.
outside.
Clear it.
We got another opening.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Anyway.
Roger.
That's a tower way out there that we were.
No, there's a vehicle to our
All the
south.
way
Vehicle to our south, close. Get inside, get inside.
Vehicle,
Hey, we got a vehicle
go
over
south.
to the side.
Stay inside the
One time
compound.
contact, second story.
Stay inside the compound.
Heckman, you good?
Yep.
PDRM.
Anyone down?
Get in here, silly goose.
On good.
Halloran, get on my pause. Everyone stay inside the compound, specifically because of vehicles.
Well done.
Roger that, bro.
There we go.
Step Mike down, my position.
You went straight.
Mike is down. Push up. Let's
Mike
get
down,
area
son.
secured. Move on my pause.
Yeah, I need one of the AT guys up to my position. I got the target bearing west.
Anyone have ATs there?
Whoever is AT,
280.
break
About
off
200.
and help with that Vic.
Oh, Holler,
Roger,
I'm dropping
breaking
on the
off.
ground.
Okay, never mind. Where's the doc?
What am I looking for? Where is it?
Nice.
I'm with you, Millie.
What is Vic's
Actual,
bearing?
this is Alpha. We took out a gun truck and the BDRM is disabled.
Okay, just got
Hey, Firm, on
disabled.
that.
Disregard.
Civilian to the northeast down the street.
Roger, moving back to you.
You went for
Wait,
correction
I see a
pricing
barrel.
from
I see a barrel. Right side.
Is Mike good or
Alright,
is Mike
frag it
good?
out.
Mike is back up.
Ready?
Roger that.
Standing.
Let Alpha know I took one contact down on the second story of this fucking building.
Pac-Man, turn around.
Frag it out.
Jesus.
I'm not gonna frag a single guy who's not looking.
Bravo, this is Mike. You have contacts close to your northeast, other side of the wall.
I see a contact, or 2 times contact down
Actual,
the
this
road.
is Alpha. We have
0,
contact
3,
northeast
6.
on the other side of the wall.
Say again?
On the road,
I
on the
need
road.
that BRM destroyed. So
Moving
Are
up
you
the
guys
road.
in that
that
building?
BRM I need it destroyed. So Alpha, move on that
No, that's
BRM
Alpha.
and destroy.
Heckman, can you lay down that fire on that fucking
This
tower
is
so I
Alpha.
can have-
Yep.
Stand by.
Moving.
Yep. Okay.
BDRN.
Be advised on BDRM. Don't know where it is.
BRDM. He's down. Good shit. Left tower, left
bearing.
other side of the road. There you go.
288 from my position.
Not seeing movement.
It's about 200 meters out.
I'm going to be turning, watching your flank, brother.
That's not something
Roger that.
Bravo can engage at this time.
No, Alpha's engaging that.
A-firm.
Is this compound clear?
Fucking little ass.
A-firm.
Go 9-9. Sorry. Had to put
I don't see tags on the buildings.
There are tags on the ones we
Another
cleared.
Vic to our
Alpha
northeast.
took the big building.
Yep. Loading.
Hey, from
GDP.
You want me to get the AT ready?
Alright, Bravo. While Alpha's destroying the vehicle, set security, make sure we're nothing gets into us.
Okay. Bravo is prepping AT.
Here, let me get on the left side.
Hey, we need to be looking also for the ammo
I get you.
dump and
I wouldn't shoot here. I'm waiting for
vehicles.
something to pop up. Do we have any reports on where it is or where it is?
Negative, just audible.
I'm going to give you a range, right towers, okay?
There's a wall that slid up. That range.
Yeah, Abram, I'm just finding out where I'm gonna.
Roger that. 127.
Hey guys, I hear
This is Alpha. Contact. Technical. West. Close. 50 meters.
Any report?
West, close, 50 meters.
This is Alpha.
Is that what we're hearing? It sounds like track.
It's for sure track.
The vehicle that the smoke is coming from to the west hit him just southwest of the two-story over here.
Bravo, take a step
Alpha
back
2
from
IC,
the
be
wall.
advised. And back up.
Take a step back from the wall.
Actual, this is Alpha.
Things coming around the corner any second. I don't want
Request
to get
that
blown up.
we abandon the
Roger
BRDM
that.
and move to Bravo. We're in the open here.
Okay, Abram, you can't take it out with the
I still
rocket?
got movement in that left tower.
It is disabled, but not destroyed.
Actual, this is Bravo.
Go ahead, Bravo.
Got him, motherfucker.
Permission to continue moving forward and maneuvering on that Vic.
Yeah, where's the Vic? What location?
Whatever the tracked vehicle is.
It's to the northwest.
Yeah, go ahead, move. Engage to that vehicle.
A-firm. Bravo, on me, we're
Alpha,
moving on
you
that
can't
vehicle.
engage that vehicle, you're telling me?
Roger, move it.
Cross
Actual,
to
this
that
is
stone wall.
Alpha.
I've
We
got
have
the
infantry
ninja
to
crossing
our
set up.
west,
Go,
just
go.
beyond the vehicle,
wall.
and it is in the open. I want to confirm
I'll
that
hold
you
down
are still
the
entering
road to the
at this time
northeast.
as opposed to when we've cleared the town.
Get to the wall
Abram,
and then hop
go
over.
ahead on the clear of the town, then we can detonate later.
Roger that, I'll keep a mark on it.
Let's keep moving. Bravo's on the right, so you can get the next compound on.
Lauren, come on, we're going.
Alright, coming over.
Actual, this is Bravo. I have a one man down.
Check net.
Actual, this is Bravo. I have one man down.
I'm holding high on this building to our northeast.
Bearing northwest. Get out of the way.
Where is it? Do we not have AT?
Get your rifle out. I need you to
This is Alpha. We have no AT. Bravo, this is Alpha. Do you have any AT?
I got AT in the street. Cover to your right.
If you can get it safely, I can copy it. I'm not sure about that.
Got it.
Nice.
This is Alpha. We've picked up
Come on, you son of a
RPG.
bitch. I know you're
We're
in
going to
there.
see if we can fish out that vehicle.
Hey, Fred,
What'd you see?
where'd it go, Matt?
Alpha Bravo, this is Mike. You saw contacts in the open on the gun
Pretty
truck.
sure there's contact in the building to our left.
Contact down.
Working on him.
It's fine, I've got him. Disregard.
Yeah, I got high.
Almost done treating
It looked like there was muzzle flash coming from the northeast.
Yeah, we got a bunch of vehicles over there.
There's something in the building to our left.
Yeah, this is Alpha. We have a BDM on west 100 meters.
Off the road, Matt.
It's still active.
The right arch.
Hey, Fred.
Pin is right on. Copy that.
Alright, let's get, hey, is this building clear?
That fucking building is
Clear
not
the
clear.
building so we can at least get eyes on the top.
is Alpha. Copy.
Damn it! I was so slow. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. God damn it.
I'm good.
Oh, well, we have fucking someone else down right here.
Actual is
Sloppy
down
is.
on my paws.
I'm back up.
I'm up.
Heckman's up.
Heckman roll. Heckman roll.
I need Mike on my paws. Moving.
Milos is back up. What's going on?
Hey, Bravo, this is Alpha.
Send it.
Yep, thank you.
What do you want me to do, Mike?
Actually, you back up.
Okay, Bravo, get set up on this wall with me.
I just need some pay management, Doc.
Orders here.
Hey, don't say this.
Should we just clear buildings on direction?
Where we're at,
We
bud.
got
Bearing
vehicles to the
040.
north we need to take care of. We need to
Thank
push
you, we're
north.
moving.
This is Bravo moving.
Where are you moving?
040.
I was working on fucking actual.
Bravo, move time now. I'm going first.
Hey, for
Alright, I'll just jump over. Hey, Bravo, did either of those buildings behind us get cleared?
Neither. We didn't take contact from those ones.
I called it up 3 times that there was no splashes on that building.
I did not hear that. But we will have to clear that one. I just took out a sniper in it.
Actual, this is Alpha.
So we're gonna clear out the one we're on first?
Yep. I'm set.
Roger, on you.
Alright, I hear a vehicle, guys. Where is
Hey, be advised, we got a vehicle moving onto our southwest.
guys? I
Moving
hear
north.
a vehicle. What do we got?
This is Alpha. Unknown.
RPG gunner to our northeast on the other side of the
This
brick
is
wall.
Alpha. We have no AT. Be advised.
Bravo, across the street, clear this
Try to
building over
find
here.
one and
I took a
take out
sniper
the
out in it.
I think he's moving right to left, or left to right.
Alpha will go.
I'm gonna move and clear out this fucking
Bravo
shatter
has
here.
no eyes on this thing. It's moving too much. Harleman, AT out. It's behind us.
Bravo behind, to your left. Is there any
Bearing
vehicles left in that
220.
area?
Where in the world is this thing going? Okay, Bravo, we're just gonna ignore that thing until it comes up on our paws. Let's get this building cleared.
Negative, Bravo, be advised. Emilius and I are moving towards it.
Actual, this is Alpha.
Okay,
Go ahead.
who's with me? You.
I'm coming.
We're currently held up in a building in the northwest of town. Do you want us to link up with Bravo?
With this building clearing it.
Hold on. Hey, for
Bravo has split up the clear building.
I'm on you.
Alright, I'm sorry.
Emilius, come with me.
Yep, with you.
Roger.
We got fucking enemy combat, and so I'm just on the other side.
Roger.
We're clear up here.
Building clear.
Bravo, be advised that I didn't get a good look at it with either BMP or BDR up fucking southeast.
Mike, actual's down.
I'll just jump in the fence.
Alright, get down here with me. Get outside.
Bravo, this is Alpha.
Sit it.
Moving you.
I'm going to move east 100 meters from my position and clear.
Do you have a shot on it? Take it.
Yeah, be advised, this is where we used to be. It's just fucking rambling around.
Bearing 260, I have eyes on the BDR.
Fucking, it's coming right out at you.
Yeah, we're getting to cover.
Bravo, this is Alpha.
Send it.
I'm going to move east from my position and clear up to Tango 1 if I can. Be advised, we still have the armor close to us. Stand by.
Be advised, we just took it out with the law.
I'm up, guys.
Alderman, was that you?
Hollow Man did fucking that, yes.
Alright.
Alright, link back
Pick
up.
a direction to...
Moving to you.
Yeah, Alderman nailed it.
Copy.
Good shit.
Bravo, we're moving to Tango 1 time now. We'll clear buildings that we take contact from.
Hey, firm on that. I got you, Alpha.
Alright, so I'm going to say it over radio this time. Clearing buildings to take contact from exclusively. Watch out civilians all around the ground here. Again.
Probably
Hey,
you already cleared this one.
you don't want to push it towards northeast, Alpha?
Got a cross on it.
Roger, missed it. Across the street, across the street, across the street! Fucking, yeah.
Alpha's got contact east, down the road. He's down 50 meters.
I'm gonna go clear out the shack line.
Wait, we're gonna go over the wall. As soon as you go clear that shack, that is.
Alright, move back there.
Hey, bro, I gotta pick it up. You
I
can't
want
do
to
that.
stay in the walls because I don't want to cross that road again. Fuck that.
One down to the fucking south.
Nice shot.
Right looks clear.
Alright.
Oh, where's the guy?
Is there like a...
This is Alpha. This is Alpha. We've got a military encampment northeast 50 meters.
You okay?
We have troop transports at that location.
I don't know what I got hit from where.
Was that friendly fire?
Alpha's checking fire.
Did you just fucking kill me?
Whoa, 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 I just had a vehicle flip to my...
Alpha is opening fire on Bravo. Hold fire.
Alpha, hold fire. You're opening fire on Bravo.
You almost shut me down.
Roger that, Bravo. Stand by.
Laser is
Yes,
friendly.
what is this over here? Is this a military compound or is this fucking not? Roger.
Bravo, I passed it down. We're checking.
Alright, brother, move back to you. Be advised, we have shit.
My apologies.
Southeast of you, not there. Over.
Hey, Bravo, this is Alpha.
Send it.
Did I shoot you?
Get your help at our current position.
Negative. They were shooting from the northeast.
Danger close, northeast.
Bravo, move time now. Alpha,
Moving.
getting hammered. Keep an eye out on these towers. Ignore this building on the left unless
All stations, we've got danger close contact northeast, one squad. We need Bravo on our position.
Bravo's on your position. We're maneuvering behind them.
Copy, outstanding.
Be advised we're moving into this military compound and going around.
Bravo, we got
danger crossing. Cross.
I'm looking for money.
Roger. Alright, hold us crossing. Bravo, be advised, we have a cargo truck right in front of us to our northeast.
Moving.
Hey, there's an enemy around here that just shot me.
Move in, Bravo. Move in. To this wall.
With you.
Goal is not really to clear this fight yet, but just to get around and help
Hey
out.
guys, I think my medic... Alpha, I need you on my position. My medic's down.
Alpha copies.
Mike is down.
Holding left corner.
I'm holding on that fucking tower just in case motherfucker decides to get fucking
Hey,
squirrely.
Bravo, are we clear to pick up enemy AT?
Negative. Unless there's an enemy vehicle coming at us, negative.
Back in and pushing up.
Moving with it.
Alpha.
Jesus.
Where's your medic?
Actual, say again, over.
We got another tower here.
Roger.
Actual here, cutting out.
Do you want to clear out this fucking warehouse? Oh, active shooter to the south.
Yep, he's in the top of the tower.
40 Mike that tower.
Wait, preferably not. We're right here.
Yeah, everyone step back first, step back, and then 40 Mike it.
Should we just flash it?
No, I'm not going in that. Just blow it up. Hey, step away from the tower, we're about 40 Mike it.
Here we go, frag.
That's right.
Get fucking
Moving up.
wrecked, you little bitches.
That is not something you clear with your face.
We got
Meals is setting on the door.
two down up here. How many did you say were up here?
Alpha,
two or three.
we cleared the...
We got two down here.
northwest side of the town?
I'm on you.
That's a negative. I have a man down. I need Mike on that position.
On their cache.
Actual, this is Bravo.
I'm going to check the opposite.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to open this.
Road rep 118.
Looks clear through the windows. Might be fucking laying in the fucking corner though.
Oh dear lord, we hit the motherload of caches.
Good
Hey,
shit.
Verb, start prepping, debt.
Copy. Cover me, I'm prepping debt.
I can't see shit. It's fucking dark as fuck. I'm gonna grab the tower and get eyes out to the northeast while you guys do what you do.
Roger, I'm moving up to whoever's out to the north.
Hey guys, we got, hey guys, hold up, break. You guys, there's guys coming in from the northeast, and this town is still not secure.
Everyone's getting out of the warehouse.
We need to clear out this town.
Red tags. Roger.
Do we need to clear the area, or you're good?
The area is already cleared.
Copy, that's actual. Please advise on movement order.
Orange smoke, get out, then dead it.
Hey,
Contact.
I want you to keep moving. No, keep moving.
In that roadblock,
southeast.
That roadblock.
Clear that area out. Compound to our southeast that we haven't cleared out.
Motherfucker.
I believe there was one more
Was
actually
Tango
inside.
one actually cleared out though?
Fucking yeah, get a 40 up in that bitch.
Did you drop it?
I'm a rifleman. I don't got none.
Okay, cool.
Everyone get away from the building. I'm throwing the orange smoke.
Yeah,
get clear.
Tower right there, man.
Wait, you're not gonna blow it, right?
Which tower?
They're in this tower.
No, actually move to Tango 1 and then move to Sierra 1.
I'm not trying to be an ass, but slow down just a wee bit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they're all.
You're always an ass.
Yeah, that's true. Just slow down a wee bit though. Like we're here to support you.
I'm moving too fast. I'm sorry. If I move too fast, just tell me.
You're good. You're good. Just a nice little reminder. Figure out what you're doing. Let us know what you're gonna do, and our job is to make sure.
Shut up. Where's my medic?
Bravo, this is Alpha.
We're the tools that make it happen.
Send it.
He's also a tool.
Alpha is going to move to Tango 1, and then we're going to move to Sierra 1, clearing buildings along the way. How copy?
Affirm.
Copy. Do you want us to move on your position now?
No, Bravo. Hold on. I want you to take care of detonating that location.
Say again. Over.
Eyes on.
Say again. Last. Over.
Hold.
Thank you. Alright, we're holding position.
Thank you.
I feel like an asshole. I'm sorry.
All things considered, like with 3 new leads, it's
hey guys, we got enemies
not
coming
bad
in from
at
the
all.
northeast. Bravo, I need you to take care of that. Set up a defense perimeter coming from the northeast. We need AT guys. Start looking for AT. I gotta stick myself.
Bravo, if you see AT on the ground, pick it up. That is an order from Actual. We are getting a defense out to the northeast.
Endorsement section. Yeah.
A-firm, we found AT. We're suiting up.
Roger, I got AT up here. I'm gonna take this.
This is Alpha. I'll keep an eye out to the
Hey,
northeast.
someone check the warehouse, see if you can find any AT in there.
R has an RPG on his back.
What the fuck? Why is my origin on? Sorry about that.
There's a lot of explosives. Stand by.
It's fucking...
You know, I think we might have to get 300 meters
All
away
stations,
from
this is
control
Alpha. Tango 1 is clear. We're moving to Sierra 1 Tango.
Heckman, the fucking dilapidated building out to
Hold
our
up, hold position at Tango 1, because depending on what's coming from the
5-0 is
northeast,
180 meters out.
you may need to maneuver or move on. Whatever.
Hey, Emilius, can you get up here with Heckman and
Alpha's
go
holding
Hollering,
Tango
get
1.
in that other tower with me so we aren't all in one place?
What else do you... Here, let me get you that over there.
Word.
Oh, yeah, you shouldn't be...
Out to the 358, that's 320 meters. That little group of buildings that you see there. I think it's a gas station.
Like the gas? Yeah, okay. Perfect.
Hey, Bravo, I got an AT stick for you. Where's your AT gun?
We all have AT.
Left alt page up.
Drop it then.
Left alt page up.
He was talking to me.
Oh, that's a thing now?
Greenery out to the 332.
That's fucking fantastic. I got a vehicle moving to the north, moving right to left. It's by the gas station.
This dead guy right here has an RPG-28.
Captain, if needed, there's heat rounds with RPG.
BTR to the north, moving to the gas station, heading to our
BTR. 353 at the gas station, 400 meters out.
As troop transport escorts.
Oh my god. I feel so old because like we didn't have the
Yeah, if you can, but first looks
Ace
like
didn't have the ability to adjust night vision
Well,
back in the day.
I'm surprised.
There should be one more tower
Hit it before it moves too far.
This
Thank
only
you,
has an
Karen.
effective range of 300
I'll
meters.
fucking stand him.
Alright,
Well,
if it's
fucking
out of your
play
range,
hard,
then
brother.
just be scarce. Be small.
My head showing.
Hey, firm, I got eyes on that vehicle. Guys, northwest.
Oh, they dropped off fucking troops.
300 time now.
Get ready, guys. Take the shot.
It's 300 meters. Take it. 200 meters.
Bravo,
Just kidding.
Alpha. Somebody take the shot already.
Just kidding.
This is Alpha, stand by.
190.
Bravo only has laws.
When this gets taken out, O'Halloran,
75.
we're gonna fucking cook that gas station up.
Range
Roger.
150.
Moving southwest.
BTR 155. Okay, that was a miss.
Clear black west.
Yep.
Clear.
Alpha's engaging with RPGs.
Miss.
It's coming towards us. That was not a miss, motherfucker.
Alpha has hit the BTR 50 yards of 100 BDA.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. We got fucking dismount. 100 over 100.
Okay, that was strange. Whatever. We just pretend like we didn't see nothing.
Okay.
We're playing poltergeist, I guess.
Alright,
North in the open, guys. Engage.
Yeah, at the gas station.
Say again, what direction?
North. We're putting a laser.
Fuck Bravo, we're engaging shit out to the 110 over.
Copy.
400 meters out.
Reloading. Oh, I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna fuck you up, boys.
Kill those guys. Oh, we have an AR in this damn tower already.
4 times contact.
Hello, Bravo, this is Alpha.
About 5 more left.
Could we get some more contact report? Is it mostly still infantry to the north?
Yeah, it's all infantry.
Roger that.
They unloaded from a troop transport.
Alpha copies.
Uncovered Euro.
Fucking Bravo, be advised, O'Halloran, back on AT.
I got another Vic to the north-northeast, about 400, 500 meters. I got another Vic moving to our northeast.
Stand by for race report.
Where the fuck is it? I lost it.
Be advised that the supply truck is very peculiarly moving towards us. A firm, stand by. Just took down driver. Gun truck on the supply
We have white smoke out to our north.
Actual, this is Alpha.
Looks like a gun cat.
Alpha is green. We also have RPGs.
2 times cat.
Bravo is hit by the gun truck.
Whoa! You good? I got O'Halloran down in the northern tower.
Roger, Milos is coming. Mike, there's also
Get your fucking ass back in this fight, O'Halloran.
O'Halloran's back up, back up.
I got your ATM coming, brother.
Yeah, Bravo, we still got guys
We
north,
got 2
man.
times gone. Where
We had to deal with the gun truck
were
and
they?
just rushed us.
As soon as I saw them, I got a fucking mouthful of 50.
Here we go. I'm putting.
Fucking Superman. Reloading.
Roger.
Okay, have fun.
Hey, Alpha, you got a guy on top of a building. What is that? Tell your guy to get off the top of the building.
Motherfuckers.
Hello, Actual. This is Alpha. Say again.
Alpha, you got a guy on top of a building, laying flat on top of one of the buildings. I don't think that's allowed.
I had a
The
gun,
medic
right?
can't get to him. Tell him to get down.
Roger.
Like I had a gun, right?
Emilius, be advised, I got that fucking
War crimes?
ammo, I didn't get the gun. The actual launcher.
Roger, then give me like a mic up. We'll be back.
Oh, Mike,
AR, do you need another packet? I was helping Alpha move.
I wouldn't mind one.
Alright, I'm coming to give you it while we have a moment to breathe.
Alright, after you give it to me, can you
Don't do
also
that.
put a pack in my backpack?
I'm
what in your backpack?
Alright, never mind, I got one.
I said after you give it to me, can you also put a pack in my backpack?
That's where it's going.
Okay, that was like a sex joke.
I think, yeah, he totally fucking missed that.
It went over my head. You should know this. I'm very
Bravo,
bad
you
with
agree on your ace report.
Oh,
It's cool, I'll bang it India.
Case report. Atchil's asking me to send one up.
You now have AT right there behind you.
Heckman's all green.
Miss screen. Bravo.
probably should use pain management, but I'm all green otherwise. Also, Bravo, be advised, I do have an AT stick at this time.
Good to hear.
Even on AT.
Also, Bravo, be advised, there is a military compound about 1,500 meters out. Break. 023. Pretty sure that's outside of the LOA. But
making a final push, same direction.
Want us to move on it now? Oh, wait. I'll go on radio it up.
Northeast and northwest to cover.
Bravo, this. Actual, this is Bravo.
Send it.
Apparently, there's a military compound that we have not cleared to our 223.
How far
also,
out?
Bravo, since we have this lull, can I get medical attention?
Out 100 or 150 meters. Also, I need Mike on my
as well
balls
as a
and my
refill on
teammates with pain management.
God, I
Mike is
really need to go pee.
Say again, I was talking to Bravo. I mean,
Confirm on that once after
Bravo,
this
can I
final
get
push.
a refill on
We'll see
CLS
about that
and medical
compound. We
attention?
also
Since we have the
have
lull.
to detonate that.
Copy, Mike's coming.
Is it you that needed pain management?
Yeah, me. Yeah, I don't really need it, but you know what?
Hey, can you give me a distance on that?
I could take one too, Doc.
This is Alpha.
And then can I also get a CLS?
Go ahead.
Alpha set. We've got a body team each, northeast and northwest.
Thanks, Doc.
Hey,
Bravo, say again for
Bravo, you set?
Oh boy.
Hello, Bravo. This
Do I have
is
time?
disregard.
Do I have time to pee?
Alright, what distance was it to that military compound you spotted that we didn't clear?
1,500 meters.
Copy.
Wait, what? Well, hold on a second. Let's be clear. It's 1,500 meters out to our northeast. We never got close to it.
Ew. Bravo,
It's up on the
apparently
fucking hill.
1,500 meters to
Skyline,
our
you can see
northeast on the hill skyline.
Oh wait, never mind. You're over there.
A military compound northeast, 200. Well, how many meters?
1,500 meters, and it is.
I got vehicle lights north
1,500
northeast.
far as fuck. Okay, no, that's past our line of A. Hey, there's a vehicle bearing north.
Eyes on.
It was moving
The
left
old
to
bearing north.
right or right to
Grenadier, how many Ford Max you got?
Where is it?
No sweat there. I've already worked it out with the Alpha. Yeah.
Where the fuck is that? There it is. It was right out that way.
I'm sorry, I missed it. What is it?
This is
It's
Alpha.
right
We
out that
advise
way. It
on
was
second
moving
vehicle.
right to left. There you go. You can see it.
Yeah, I see.
North, headlights on the road. 200 meters.
Are they civilian? Make sure you PID the targets.
We've got one BRDM and we have one BMP. Correction, two BRDMs. Two BRDMs on the road.
I got
Confirm they're moving right to left. I see them. Get ready to engage, guys.
Let me know if you want me to engage that shit with an RPG.
I'll range it for you.
We just unzipped our flag.
It is hauling ass.
Yeah, this is Alpha. We have a gun truck to the rear of that two armor piece column.
Right there.
Confirm, that's why we got
by the gas
AT.
station again.
Start lighting them up, guys. Call out who's going to engage it and move on.
It's right there, close.
What's close?
Sub 200. You see that it's lights right on the other side of the road?
Yeah, Roger.
I'm checking the warehouse.
150.
Find any spare rockets.
If you can get that fucking RPG over, that would be great because it's.
Good shit. Get down. Get down, please.
Two in our tower.
Oh dear God, there's
Thank
nothing
you.
but AT in here. So many landmines. If
that a
you guys
miss or was that a hit?
rockets or
They look good to me. Yeah, they're
coming to
fucking
warehouse.
driving into the... There you go.
Actual, be advised, I found something that shouldn't be here.
Bravo, be advised, I'm pretty sure that BRDM just took 3 times fucking AT rounds now.
And we still got one at the gas station.
I have GP NVGs in here. The really, really fancy we aren't allowed to use.
Shit.
Negative.
Stay small, stay small.
Hey, From, thanks for the description. Use what you can. What you can to start getting a security permit.
It's moving left to right now.
This is Alpha. Actual, come in.
Reloading.
Send it up.
Yeah, be advised, we take
Hauling
out
ass.
one BRDM and the other one is engaging us at this time. I'll keep you updated.
Hey, From, do you have AT?
Bravo, head inside the warehouse and
Yeah,
grab
that's
AT.
affirmative.
There is
We're getting eyes out.
200 even. 200 even.
Fucking engaging with RPG.
Send it.
They're black vest.
There.
035, 040.
Boom. Good shit.
Yeah, we got
fucking 100
bearing north,
that fucking EDR.
football piles north at the gas.
We got fucking outside.
Copies, we're engaging times now.
000.
Correction time now.
It's a squad size element. Yeah, the gas station's 350 meters out, by the way.
Say again, over.
The gas station is 350 meters from our position above.
Copy.
Got more infantry.
I got a shitload of infantry behind this fucking construction site.
They're moving left to right behind the fucking
there's more
construction
football
building.
0-2-0-358.
Whoa! Reloading.
On reloading.
Fucking A. Keep this fucking shit up.
On my lays.
Actual, this is Alpha.
Go ahead, Alpha.
We've got BTR 050 and infantry unknown quantity 060.
I am A-OK.
I'm on
just passing around AC.
You need assistance from
Roger, hey, fucking Ranger, if you want to come up here, you're probably more effective than I am.
Which tower? Typically stand
I'm the one to the northeast. Northeast, I can get off it if you want to start engaging this shit at range with AT.
Copy.
Hey guys, you got anything for the northeast engaging it?
Lighting them up now.
Ooh.
Down.
What is it? Contact report.
It's still infantry. Nothing but.
And something you just blew up with a rocket.
No, negative.
Hey,
this is Alpha. I called BTR, northeast 050. That is what we've just blown up. Be advised, you also have infantry. I may have been speaking on TeamNet, my apologies.
Apparently, Alpha radioed up a BTR on TeamNet. Not.
This is Alpha. We have a fire team 010. Correction, squad 010. 200 meters.
Hey, from on the...
Wherever you can.
You also got contact bearing 353. That's Bravo.
Roger, I want to stay near you just so that we're battle buddies and all.
I am with TechMan. Yeah, yeah, I got a hog. You're good.
You want to go back up here? Or
Yes, Actually, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm seeing a lot of muzzle flash.
Gotta reload.
Town at a bearing of 0. Yeah, I was gonna say, just find a place. I'm gonna follow you. I think the mine is pepper enough.
Oh, you guys are fucked.
Far.
However far the town is, I don't even know.
Guys is fucking left.
For a rifle, but there's a lot of muscle. I'm gonna stay down here in case I have to drag you down.
That town is beyond our line, so engage it from your distance.
Alright, seems something shooting at us from the town. If you get eyes on it, shoot it, but we are not allowed to move into that town.
Whereabouts in the town?
It came about 050. I kept seeing a bunch of muzzle flashes.
Actual, this is Alpha.
Go ahead, up.
Northwest is currently clear. We have no eyes on guys to the northeast, but we did see some move behind the BTR.
I don't know why. I like his radio tone. It pleases my ear.
Is that index?
Index.
Copy.
Index.
Woo! Good fucking shit.
Brilliant smoke.
God damn.
Can I still control that? Just died, dude.
Negative.
Well, I died a little on the inside.
Yeah,
make sure you drop all AT also.
Drop AT if
Oh,
you
and
took
another note from the cell, we should drop the AT that we picked up. I'll send.
Okay, where in the world is Carmen San Diego?
Okay, I'll be off comms for 30 Sierra. I gotta go pee-pee.
Oh, I thought you were.
I don't think it was here though.
Alright, everyone, look for the mystical green smoke.
Where? Yeah.
What green smoke? Everything's green.
Areas, we're having a trouble finding you. Where are you at? Never mind.
Why didn't he just come to us?
Yeah, right.
I did. I'm right here.
Oh, okay.
Sergeant O'Connell.
Hey guys, rally up on me.
This is Mike GG. I gotta go, guys. Had fun.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Oh yeah, they do.
Hold on.
What are these?
Okay, I'm just gonna put it in your bag. It won't drop.
Just tell me what it is.
You know what it is. Hold on. Here you go. There's loads and loads of those wonderful nods.
Oh, excellent.
You're bleeding.
You guys.
You place down some crates that have infinite amount of ammunition.
Guys, group up and take a knee and lock it up.
Yeah, I put down a bunch of crates for the weapons cache. I probably should have double checked, make sure they weren't arsenals, shit like that. But that's not why we're here, is it? All right, yeah, lock it up, rally up. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out a couple of notes. I threw a couple of curveballs at you guys at first, just to see what you would do. There was a random hatchback. It was just a civilian hatchback. You guys seemed to handle that pretty well. I didn't see anybody go, oh god, and just start spraying at it. There was another gun truck that came through. I actually don't think it interacted with y'all. I was trying to kind of intercept you, but it was dark as fuck and I was driving.
You went into a field.
Yeah. Anyway, overall, I thought that was okay. You guys did pretty good at dealing with the armor relatively quickly once you picked up on the fact that there was armor very close. There were a couple of times it maybe took longer than it should have. But night fighting is a bit different than fighting in the day. Luckily, you guys do have fucking nods. Your security was generally okay, except for a couple of minutes before you hit this compound. I managed to sneak a guy right in on you, and there were a couple of guys who were off on their own, and that shouldn't happen. I know it can get pretty fucking nasty sometimes, especially when you're in the middle of a firefight. You've got lots of shit going on, things coming from all sorts of different directions, but that's something to pay attention to. Shit is coming from all different directions, so don't go off alone. Don't let your sectors drop just because something shiny's happening over here. You gotta make sure you know where everybody is, where everybody's looking. Those were the biggest things. You kept this area cordoned off pretty well once you were dug in. You made pretty good use of RPGs, stuff that was laying around. And there were a couple of times when the shots whiffed pretty hard, but you eventually managed to knock it out. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to Captain Drumheller. He's probably noticed way more than I have.
No, just two little things. Why did it take so long to get the M72 on that BMP? Like 5 minutes after the first shot on the BMP with a picked up piece of enemy AT, I still saw the M72 gunner running around with the M72 on her shoulder.
You mean
I have no idea, to be honest.
when we were in this compound?
Which
no, the
one in
the only BMP. There was only one BMP, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was only one BMP.
So
one at the beginning that we chased around for like half an hour?
Right. Were you chasing it the whole time?
Yep. We could not get to its position before it changed position.
Okay.
It was too squirrely for us to catch up to. And safely maneuver on.
Alright. The only other thing is, when this BDRM, we can't see it from here, but the one that's at the roadblock, like on the other side of the wall right there, it had no gun on the top, and it had no gunner sticking out the top. The gunner got killed, and we shot 3 rockets at it, while there was a BRDM behind it at the gas station actively engaging us with its turret. You guys wasted, well, I wouldn't say you wasted, but you need to prioritize what's actually shooting at you, especially when I'm screaming at you on TeamNet. Don't shoot that one, shoot the one that's actually shooting at us. Like, prioritize your armor. You guys need to have that situational awareness and be listening to your teammates. Don't shoot that one. The gunner's dead. Shoot the one that's actually shooting at us out at the gas station. And it took way too long to get that to happen.
Affirm.
That's all I had.
Copy that. Thank you, Captain. All right, Sergeant Heckman, you have anything to add?
Yeah. Just a quick little tidbit. For Segura, you did pretty good considering first time leading the squad. So just remember, like, our brevity of comms. Let your guys maneuver and stuff. But like overall, I've seen way worse. So in their first
considering
time,
that was a specialist and 2 privates leading, that was pretty fucking solid.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sergeant. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, and then the 2 privates. 2's better than 1 always. Your comms with each other. I could definitely tell you guys were trying to communicate to one another. Again, I'm like not looking at you guys to be some fucking like super swaggy fucking shit hot amazing teams together, but because you've never done it together. But the 3 of you were thrust in a situation, and like you're getting a fucking thumbs up from me. So that shit was nice.
Cool.
What was it?
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it.
What was it?
It was shit hot.
It was shit hot.
That's sunny.
That's all I got.
Are you saying the synapses were entangled there, Sergeant Heckman?
They're getting there.
Thank you, Sergeant Heckman. And that's definitely something we've been working on a lot, especially this year. Just really hammering
he did, and
so
I'll address that with him.
You guys are making so much progress and
after
doing
the
as
fact.
well as you are. Let's keep it up. Let's keep fucking just hammering it. Looks like what we need to do is to get a little bit better at our response times to threats like armor. A little bit better at keeping our sectors up, and what was the third? Yes. Prioritization of targets, like the captain pointed out. You don't want to shoot at something that's not as much of a threat. If you have something that's big and nasty, kill it. But that's going to be as we carry on. Otherwise, I think we're solid. Now let's go down the team leaders. All right, or squad leaders actually. Specialist Segura, have you got anything?
Yeah, yes, Sergeant. Thank you, Sergeant. The only thing I have to point out is the guy who was up there, or up on the top of that building ahead of us on the northwest side there. Don't go up there, because then the mic can't get you. That's it, Sergeant. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good point. You got a perfectly good tower up here. Now, sometimes you got to do funky shit, but Segura's
Let's
right.
talk about funky shit. Everyone come over here.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
Oh boy.
Ooh, I like funky shit.
Oh,
This paint job.
What the fuck?
It was
Oh,
level
yes, that.
before the tires. I don't know how the tires got shot out. But think about shit like that, guys. Improvise. The other thing that we could have done.
What the fuck
was
is this?
Put a sandbag or dug a trench right here, and then stood on top of it to shoot the wall, to shoot over the wall.
Oh, shit.
Absolutely.
I never thought about that.
Improvise, adapt, and become.
That looks like shit.
Hot shit. Yes, but it's
It looked
hot
fine before the tires got shot out, Sergeant. Did you hear what I just said?
Did you paste the fucking sandbags to the side? Like, it looks terrible.
They were sitting on the fucking bench.
My immersion is
What do you want
shattered.
from me?
It is shattered. I am just gonna.
If
I'll
you
be
keep
over
talking,
here.
I'm gonna make you sit in the back, and I'm gonna get in the driver's seat and try to move it because the Vic's probably gonna explode.
Do a fun off with this now. Like, fix it up and just modify it with sandbags. See how long we survive.
Honestly, I would like to do some.
Is it attached?
You can attach. It's not attached.
Okay, so it's just floating there. Okay, I get what you're. Okay, it probably looked better. Maybe.
Yeah.
I doubt it. Probably still
That's
look
what
like
I
ass.
said, like 4 times.
It was looking better, yeah.
But bring it home. Shit like this is stuff I love. The fucking
Hey.
joint off we did the other night. I actually sat and dug a proper trench line, got it all prettied up. It was fucking awesome. And then we had to leave, which was sad. But you know, think about shit like that. Combine your fortify and your entrenchment tools. Combine them with themselves. Combine them with.
I guess
like,
I didn't know.
Trucks, like the captain was saying. You know, building a firing step along the wall. There's all sorts of shit you can do. Just, you know, think a little outside of the box here and there, and you'll be good to go. Alrighty. Alpha, that is Private Huang.
Oh yes, thank you, Sergeant. So I think the last BRDM was just an oversight from my part. I wasn't really paying attention, and so it wasn't really called up at all. And thanks to Bravo for helping us when we were, I think before getting to Tango 1, there was some point in the mess where Drum was throwing grenades at everything, and we had a few guys get very close, and Bravo coming to us in that situation, I think, is what I missed doing during the last squad training when we were pushing up to the main objective, which is namely to get help from the other fire team. And it actually worked out perfectly. We didn't end up having any deaths. So thanks for the, you know, quick help on that. And I remember there's also a friendly fire incident. I think someone in my fire team shot someone in Bravo's. Yeah, so what was going on?
That was me. That was Arch.
Oh, I see.
I
Okay,
just
no
finished
problem.
eliminating 2 guys to the left of you, and then I looked at your position, and all I saw was the guy leaning over a corner with his weapon pointed at me, so that was just reflex. My bad.
Yeah, I also
Okay, well
lased you just to make sure you wouldn't shoot me, and you still shot me.
Unfortunate.
Don't worry, Arch, it's all good. Fun and games.
Did you turn your laser on?
Yeah.
And also remember, when that laser goes directly at somebody, it's a thin little sweep. It's not like crossing lasers, right? We get the whole length of it. If it's like pointed right at somebody, they only get the little sweepies. It's not like a real laser. It doesn't blind them or, you know, illuminate their fucking, like, eye holes.
I just flashed it at people to tell them, hey, I'm over here.
I honestly, as soon as he started shooting, I pushed you farther out into the open so that he could shoot you more.
Alrighty. I've had
That
to
was
go
an
off
awesome
comms for a
moment.
second. Alright, so lastly we have Private Krashevsky. Welcome back to team leading, by the way. And do you have anything to toss out for us?
One, I love it when Cole gets drunk. I'm actually really enjoying team leading.
I'm pretty sure he's working, but yeah.
Yeah, working like Patrick.
Anyway, I like
Under his fucking rock.
Now I like having you team leading. You're good. You're getting your rush shaken off. It's good to have you on there. And good to have you back. Anyway, got one final question before I hand it over for general season Q's. Did y'all have fun tonight?
Yes, Sergeant, thank you.
All right.
Was that the best you could do?
You know, you keep saying that, and next time I'm just going to throw an entire company of T-72s at you.
I know, right?
I want to deal with that. Just give us the AT. We'll deal with it.
BMPs are way bigger a threat than T-72s.
Yep, because they're mobile and agile and...
No.
But
They have
why?
fucking autocannon on them.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
The big
I wanted to ask, is the BTR-80A a bigger threat than the BMP just because it moves faster?
But
It's a very, very, very similar threat.
Yeah, I know we hype the 80 Alphas and OSUT a lot. But, you know, I guess it depends on what's currently shooting at you when it comes to it.
The BTR you can take out with a single shot from an M72. The BMP not so much. So.
Yeah.
Or you can disable it with a fucking 40. You cannot do that to a BMP. So what's the bigger overall threat?
Well, if the BTR is doing circles at 60 miles an hour around the compound that you're in.
Yeah, that would be pretty
Then someone's
sketchy.
getting yelled at.
Yeah.
Oh.
And somebody's back
Now,
to Zeusing.
let's talk about a BTR sitting up on a fucking hill, like where that shit is at, and shooting at us from a click and a half away. That's the biggest threat, because we can't reach out and touch that. We have like one weapon system that can. On the ground. A properly placed piece of armor.
Mortar?
Why we have JDAMs.
Hand grenade.
Mortars?
Our mortars are not rated to penetrate armor.
It's unfortunate.
Jav is the only one.
It will rust.
That's the one thing we have.
That'll lock on.
It will rust eventually. Okay.
If you have to ask the weapon guys, though, they'll tell you that they'll be able to hit it with the fucking M72 at
with a wall.
5 clicks out. Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead. Khrushchevsky, I think I saw you had a question.
Yes, you've given me the opportunity to control that. It'll be my second one. Can I please press the button?
All right, let's get the fuck out of here real quick.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Everyone run! I gotta throw the orange smoke.
Wouldn't be a 1-3 training if a lot.
Great Bravo, I do want to talk to you real quick afterwards.
This is probably not far enough away to be perfect.
No,
There's so many
it's fine.
examples of that now. Yeah, everyone get that.
Yeah, and then... What's possibly in there that we gotta get this far?
Alright.
Can
3,
we
2, 1,
drive,
control
can we
that.
drive that UAZ inside the compound while it explodes?
Okay, they're calling it now. Rob is calling it now. Stand by, stand by. Nice.
Lame.
Yeah, you didn't call control deck.
Boring.
I did, just over TeamNet by mistake.
Reminds me of the battle.
Oh, cook off. There we go. That's what I want to hear.
Fucking delayed reaction.
Yep, delayed reaction.
Do I hear
Are those
fireworks?
fireworks?
What the fuck?
I think those are fireworks.
They were welcoming us with open arms.
Wow, that wasn't clear.
That's what
Must
Cheney
make
told me.
feeling their real explosives with fireworks.
Cheney told me that they would welcome us with open arms. This is what they must have meant.
Oh, those are definitely fireworks.
Bravo, pull back. Pull back.
Yeah, pull back.
Christ alive.
Holy.
Pull back, Bravo.
Hey Bravo, this is Alpha.
Hey, Lieutenant, you dead?
Yeah, that's a nice bit of cook-off you got here.
Bravo, Lieutenant's dead. Lieutenant is fucking dead.
Lieutenant's dead, apparently.
Oh shit. No, I'm dead.
I think that would have destroyed half of the...
We had 3 KIA.
Ares, this is Alpha.
Are we done?
Oh, this is damn flares.
It hurts so good.
Guys, I think I lost my leg. Oh,
Did we lose Rom?
Yeah.
He's run quite far away.
Oh, okay. I see.
No,
I thought.
we did
He
lose
doesn't
the lieutenant,
associate
though.
with plebs.
Oh, you did?
He has-
Did he run in there?
It's still going
the firework
on.
went right up his rectum.
Oh, Christ. What a shame. Rest in peace.
All right.
He asked for it. He wanted that. That's how he wanted to go. So.
All right, real quick, guys.
Oh.
Yeah, we're pretty much done. If anybody doesn't have any CZQs left.
Negative.
Hey, Bravo, I did want to just give you a recommendation later. We don't have to do it at a squad level, though.
I left you link to that document.
Also, remember, guys, tomorrow is the 75th anniversary of the D-Day landing, so if you're
What?
feeling froggy and want some good fucking historical context for some of the shit we do, you know, go look at some Wikipedia articles, find a documentary, shit like that. Hell, watch
Band of
watch a
Brothers
good-ass
on
movie.
it.
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
Band
I
of
got a
Brothers,
story for
good
you guys.
shit.
If y'all want to hang around a second.
Alright, I actually have to go off comms for just a moment, but you guys hang out as long as you want.
Alright, stream.
Sergeant Heckman and Captain Drumheller, if you guys have a moment, I'd love to pick your brains about how the Zeusing went.
I'm out of here.
Fairly new at this. And you guys are definitely not very new at this.
I love you guys. Let go.
If that's alright.
The only thing I'm going to tell you is you utilize armor at its maximum range, not its minimum range.
Okay, I am out of here.
Copy that.
It
Goodbye,
goes from
BBs.
being an extreme threat to being almost no